Good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here, and I am live, and you are watching Weller Does Delmarva. And I'm right outside Weller's Utility Trailers, and it's a live show, so we're going to be with you till 10 o'clock today, right here, Weller Does Delmarva. We do this show every Saturday morning, and you are invited to relax, enjoy the show. If you got to get up and get rolling, we're going to be on radio, Delaware 105.9 till 9 o'clock. You can always go back and watch it later on my Facebook page. I'm Jim Weller on Facebook. You can also watch it at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. First thing I do is I want to mention Walls Service Center. Colin, are you going to help me with this, or am I doing it? Walls Service Center. I don't know. I forgot to figure out how we're doing this, but this is Colin
right
Walls. What?
Stay right there.
I'll stay right here. I got to stay right here. We're going to talk about Walls Service Center, opened downtown Milford. This is Colin. Are we good? Am I in the right square?
Good. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right here. Stand right there, Jim.
Okay. So good morning. Colin, how is you?
I'm doing good. Hey, you should probably
outside.
stand closer, and then it'll give the appearance we're the same height. You get up there right in front of the camera.
Because the ground's going up. Colin's taller than me, but I have less hair than he does.
Oh, that's right. So you got the advantage.
I've got the advantage, folks, all right? Anyway, Walls Service Center. You open today?
No.
Today is your day off.
Today is the day off.
Isn't that nice, folks?
We've given the shop the day off today to
one Saturday a month
to the fair. Yeah, one Saturday a month.
One Saturday a month.
We kind of started doing that.
And you picked a perfect day because it rained last night.
Right.
And it's a lot cooler this morning. Still plenty muggy.
Right.
It's not 90 degrees yet, is it?
Right. I mean, let me know when you want me to do something about the muggy. Took care of the coolness. I'll work on the mugginess next.
So you got the day off.
Yeah. The day is off. So air conditioning work, give us a call Monday morning, 8 o'clock. Monday morning,
we're
there, 7:30 actually. But,
all right. Yeah.
But wait till
Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30.
Yeah, 7:30 to 5:30.
Convenient hours.
Yeah.
Walls Service Center, been around how long?
59 years.
59 years. Think about that, folks. That's a long time, isn't it?
It is a long time. And so just give us a call, 422-8110. Hey, you know what?
Monday.
I want to on Monday.
Okay.
I want to hit something else here.
Oh, now we're switching gears.
We're looking
Ready?
for somebody to sell some advertising.
Yes, that's right. On radio, TV, a little bit of everything, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're looking for during this show.
Correct.
We have some television time to sell.
That's right. So it could be a 30-second, a 60-second, a 2-minute infomercial.
Right.
So if you have sales experience, right?
Yeah.
Or you're very connected and you're looking for some extra income. Is that right?
Extra income, right?
Extra income.
Or if you have some extra income and you want to pay to do the job, that's fine too.
I never even thought of that. You could pay Colin.
Right.
So anyway, we're looking for somebody to sell some advertising. So you got a couple different choices. During Weller Does Delmarva, there's some TV time on My Cozy TV, which actually would also be on Facebook Live.
That's right.
Okay. So we got some time to sell there. Then Monday through Friday from 5:30 in the morning till 7, there's some TV time for sale as the Dan Gaffney Show is broadcast live on My Cozy TV, correct?
Correct, yeah.
All right, so this could be somebody that's got, some sales experience. You're going to need to go out and about and call on people, and then you would, make the deal and then, go over what they want to say or whatever, or just line it up, and then you and I would go help them make a commercial, correct?
Sure, yep. And we have an example that it's going to be running soon.
Oh, that's right.
On Dan Gaffney's show, and probably during your show too as well. Scott Sockreiter for Professional Power Wash.
We made a commercial. We went to a job that he was doing and videoed, made a TV commercial, a 60-second, wasn't it?
Yeah, 60
And it's a great commercial. And so now Scott's got a TV commercial running. So what we're saying is we're not really selling the advertising, but if you want to advertise, let us know. But what we're really saying is if you want to sell advertising for us, we're looking for somebody. It is a commissionable job, right?
It is, yeah.
They get paid a percentage of whatever they sell. And, if you sell it and somebody just keeps advertising forever and ever, as long as you service the account, you get paid on it.
That's right.
Is that right?
That is absolutely
Well, you got to collect the money, too. As long as they pay their bill.
On the money collected, right. On money collected. So,
all right,
anyway,
so let us know.
Just get in touch with me, or, if you want to shoot me or Jim a message, either one, Facebook, or give us a call, or email, or text us, or whatever you want to do. Get a message to us somehow, and we'll
Would you call it email?
Email.
Okay, I just thought there was a new one.
Me-mail.
I thought you said me-mail.
Me-mail.
I'm like, holy, I'm so outdated on things.
No, I mean, you-mail.
Me-mail,
Yeah.
okay. All right. So anyway, get up with us. If you have any sales experience and would like to dabble with this, it can definitely be a part-time thing. And we'd love to talk to you about it, okay?
Very good.
All right, thank you.
Hey, you got some trailers to sell.
Yes,
here.
I'm going to tell people about trailers, okay? Everybody thinks all trailers are built the same. So when they're looking around, then they look at an ad. I would like to say one more thing, that Weller's will be open today at 9, okay? 9 to 1 today. But trailers, so I'm standing right next to a trailer. This is a 6x10 enclosed trailer. It's a brand called Carry On. This is a brand that is sold at like Tractor Supply and Lowe's, okay? And we sell this brand also. We're as competitive as Tractor Supply and Lowe's and all the big box stores. We're very competitive, but what we do is give you a little extra service. But the reason I have 3 trailers out here is because I want you to see there are differences between one brand to another to another. And we recognize that because we have so many people come in here and say, oh, I'm going to get a trailer and you've got it for this price and they've got it for that price. And the problem with that is, you know, no 2 trailers are built the same. And at Weller's, we sell many different brands, so that way, if you're looking for a 6x10 enclosed trailer, we could show you many different options, okay? So anyway, I just want to let you know, good morning, good morning, good morning, and you're watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva. This is a made-from-scratch show, so as you listen and watch, we're making it from scratch. So we're with you right here on Delaware 105.9 until 9 o'clock. We're on My Cozy TV until 10 o'clock, and we're going to be hanging with you, okay? One of my executive producers is Brooks Ritter. I have another young lady who started helping us today, Katie Leister. I've got Colin Walls and Colin Walls II, and Brandon Ritter is going to be joining us. So it's an action-packed show. I've got Norman Jones, clerk of the peace, going to be talking more about some things with the Ellendale Fire Company, I believe. And then we've also got a lady coming down from Dover to talk about a dance studio. I'm thinking about taking up ballroom dancing. If not, maybe ballet. I'm sure all of you saw my yoga the other night. That was on Wednesday night, so I'm just trying to get more involved in the world. Then I got Barry from DryZone about 7:30, and then at 8:30 I've got Sean from First Class Heating and Air. We're going to have a contest as often as we can, so we got a lot going on. But I started off talking about trailers, and I wanted to talk about they're not all built the same. So if you're watching, you're going to see this trailer. If not, I'm going to describe it. It's a brand new 6x10 enclosed trailer. It has a ramp door, okay? It has a side door, and it looks like a trailer. It's white, got black tires and white wheels. So I'm going to tell you that they're not all built the same. So when you look at this trailer, it's a brand called Carry On. Like I said earlier, same brand that Lowe's sells, same brand that Tractor Supply sells, and many other of the big box stores sell Carry On. So do we. We're just as competitive as they are, but we try to give you extra service. If you have any warranty problems, we're here for you. But starting out, this is a 6x10 trailer. When you look at the side of it, and on the radio you can't, but on the side, the cross members in the wall are 24-inch on center on this trailer, and on the inside of the walls, it's Luan. Okay, now the next trailer that I'm going to show you is a brand called Lark, and its wall posts are 16-inch on center, and it has 3/8 plywood walls. The Carry On is 5'6" tall inside. The Lark is 6 foot tall inside. And then I'm going to show you a brand called Diamond Cargo, which is 6 foot 3 inches tall inside. So right off the bat, your screw pattern is different on every brand. Your height is different on every brand. And there are differences. So what I'm trying to say is it's important. If you only want to spend so much money on a trailer, we got that. We got that. But let us at least show you the differences from one brand of trailer to another, because once you buy it, you will use it for more than you think. I've met so many people that say, never had a trailer before, I'm only going to use it 2 times a year. Next thing you know, they've wore the tires out or bent the axle because they overloaded it or something. So we have 6x10 trailers in stock with a ramp door. Each ramp door is differently. Some have 1 spring on them, some have 2, some have a little flap that folds down, some don't. Some of them have what's called dropped axles, which puts the floor lower to the floor. Some don't. Some come with 14-inch tires. Some come with 15-inch tires. But at 70 miles an hour or 60 miles an hour as you're riding by, they all look the same. But I'm trying to tell you there's differences between one brand and another, and that's why prices are different. If you're looking online and you're going to buy one somewhere else, please talk to us. We also could set you up with a factory direct deal. So many people don't realize if a trailer comes from Georgia or a trailer comes from Indiana, we have people all the time say, well, I could go down south and buy one. Okay, down south's 800 miles away. How much does it cost to drive 1,600 miles? 800 miles one way, 800 miles back. That comes with a cost to you. So you got to factor all that in. What do you do if you buy a trailer online and you get home and there's a problem and you can't physically get it back 800 miles where it came from? Okay? So I want you to think about all that. Weller's has been around for 43 years. I know I don't look like I'm that old, but I'm telling you, we've been in business 43 years. I started when I was 16. We're here. We're tried. We're true. We're reputable. We'll take good care of you. We have a lot of inventory. We buy right. We have 5 different salespeople. We have a couple people in the shop. We have a great team here, and we would like the opportunity to earn your business. So we recognize you can buy trailers anywhere. You can buy them online, offline, down the road, big box stores, plenty of choices. But there's only one, and only one, Weller's Utility Trailers. So the difference between us and everybody else is not always what we sell, but it's how we handle you before the sale, during the sale, and after the sale. So anyway, just take a look at this side door on this. It has a handle on it to open it and close it. The other trailer doesn't, and the next trailer doesn't. So every trailer has different features. I'm going to go inside if it's okay, and I got to switch over to one of my first guests. Is that all right if I go on in? Okay. So anyway, we got a lot of different trailers, folks. We want your business. We got hundreds and hundreds of them in stock, and I don't mean 100 or 200 or 300 or 400 or 500. I mean, we have trailers in stock. 337-8228, Wellers.com on the web. Like us on Facebook if you would, and that's only because there's not a unlike button, so you have to like us. Okay, I'm going inside the building now, and we're going to switch over to a different microphone. Are you guys ready? I'm going to make a quick dash. It's going to be like a blur. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Okay, I'm walking. Brooks, were you entertaining him while I was going?
I was trying to.
Trying to?
Yeah.
What'd you tell him?
It's hard to fill your shoes. I was going to tell him I was really excited.
My shoes are all sweaty. That's why. Who wants to fill them? Okay, man, they were dripping yesterday. I was at the fair.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, my gosh. I've only been 2 days this year. So anyway.
There's only been 2 days of the fair.
You're right. So
you're one of those 10-day fair guys, aren't you?
I am. That's it. I'm only going 10 days, no more than that. All right. Anyway, can I talk about George Luff, my accountant? Norman, you can come on over if you want. But my accountant is George Luff, Luff and Associates in Milford and Rehoboth and Dover. Milford, Rehoboth, and Dover. Luff and Associates. Been dealing with him for a long time. I hate to say how long, but I think 30 years. I know it's been a solid 25. So George and I have known each other for a long time. Actually, now his son Tyler has graduated high school, college, passed the CPA exam, and now he's working with his dad at Luff and Associates too. So they got a good team of people. They do all of our accounting. They can do your accounting if you need them. And they have 3 offices in Dover. Not in Dover. Not 3 in Dover. 1 in Dover. 1 in Milford. I'm out of fingers. 1 in Dover, 1 in Milford, there you go, and 1 in Rehoboth, okay? So they have 3 offices, all right? 3, okay? All right, this is made from scratch, folks. It's live. That was Norman Jones's finger, okay? Or Jay Jones, okay? But anyway, I want to let you know Luff and Associates also helps us with our payroll, okay? And I tell the story all the time. My daughter Jenny does our bookkeeping. Used to be whenever we took a vacation, she had to take a printer with her to do payroll and then send the checks back so everybody could get paid. Now Luff and Associates helps us with the payroll. It works out much better. So they have a system called Easy Payroll. Whether you deal with them or don't deal with them, they can still do your payroll. So if you do your own accounting or you have another accounting firm that deals with you, but they don't do payroll, Luff and Associates, Easy Payroll can help you out. So just give them a call. They'll answer all your questions. They'll help you to whatever degree, little or big, that you need help with, okay? 422-9699, 422-9699, luffcpas.com on the web. All right, now I'm going to switch gears. See how I'm steering the microphone? Norman, we're going to get our picture taken. All right, over here, this is our new person. This is Katie, okay? So anyway, Norman Jones, going to talk about the Ellendale Fire Company. So I'm ready to start talking. I haven't even stopped yet, have I?
No, you haven't.
Okay. So anyway, just want to let you know that Norman Jones is here. Good morning, Norman.
Good morning.
What's the deal with 75 on the hat?
Are
you celebrating a birthday?
No, that's her station.
You guys didn't tell me? He don't look a day over 70, does he?
I just realized how scratchy my voice is. I guess I did a lot of talking at the fair yesterday.
I thought you shaved and scratched your throat. Hey, what were you, media yesterday?
No.
Made me jealous. That's the pass I want. All right, you were at the fair?
Yes, I was at the fair all day and all night from open to close yesterday.
Man, you sound tired.
I'm very tired. I was there 3 days. I got a day up on you.
Really? 3
Yes.
days?
Yes.
All right. So,
You have some catching up to do, Jim.
tomatoes catching up. Bubblegum sticking to the rail. Here they come.
Let's not get into that.
All right. All right. So, anyway, what is going on? We're going to talk about the Allendale Fire Company.
Let's talk about the fire company for a
Station
little while.
75.
Absolutely.
All right. So, what have they got? Well, are we allowed to talk about it? Because I thought this was maybe a secret.
One of them, we're kind of breaking the news on your show.
I don't want to get in trouble, okay? Especially with my local fire department.
Nope, we're going to break
right.
some news on the show for some making it public.
All right.
There's a little bit of rumors going around. We're going to make it public today.
Okay. You
then
tell me
you
when,
can
and
hide
I'll get ready.
All right. Well,
I'll gather all my thoughts.
I got a list of events that
All
Allendale
right.
Fire Company's doing, fundraisers.
Okay.
We're continuing to do the pro wrestling shows.
Oh, you really?
At the firehouse.
Are you the pro?
No. You'll see me there, but I'm not.
But
the
you're going to
pro.
do wrestling.
Yep. We've been doing that for a few years now.
Right inside, they set up the ring inside.
Right inside the ring, right inside the
people
building.
come.
Oh, have a great time. Just
So,
where nowhere else you can go and see a guy about two, 3 times your size and really get in his face and
Okay.
and not have to worry about him beating you up.
Oh, I thought you were going to say and know that the paramedics are on scene.
They are exactly.
Usually, when a guy gets in your face, you're thinking, "How long before the paramedics are going to get here?"
Right.
All right.
So on August 26th, we have that's a Saturday.
Okay.
Power Pro Wrestling back in Allendale.
There we
Always a
go.
good time. September 29th, and this is the first time ever for Allendale. This is the breaking news.
Oh, really?
So a little bit of rumors going around that we're going to solve today.
Really?
On a Friday night, September 29th, we are doing a country music concert.
No kidding.
Yeah, we got a real good
What
band
side of
coming
the
in.
tracks are you going to do that on?
The firehouse side.
Okay, just
Yeah.
checking.
302 Main Street, Allendale.
Really?
Yep.
You're going to have a country and western concert?
Yep, it's a very popular band that's been playing a lot of places in the area. They go all the way out in Nashville, Ohio, all the way over here on the other side of the bridge. Does a lot in Maryland.
Really?
Has a pretty big following. Great band. You can look them up. Philip Michael Parsons.
Philip Michael Parsons?
Yeah, matter of
Not Mr. and Mrs. Parsons' son.
Actually, it is, but not the one you
No.
probably know.
Oh, okay. All right.
But great band. I've heard him in concert a couple of times now recently, and
You got
he's
him
just
booked.
phenomenal.
Got him signed.
Got him signed,
It's a signed deal.
and it's the to benefit the Allendale Fire Company.
So that's 2 separate fundraisers.
Yes. Right now we got the next 3 months planned out already
Fundraisers.
for fundraisers.
Okay.
Now, something else that's exciting. Opening for the band. Doors are going to open at 6:30.
Okay.
The opening for the band is a local band called the Delmarva Railroaders.
The Delmarva Railroaders.
And they're out of
So they're going to be
Seaford.
opening.
They'll be opening.
Okay.
And then about 8 o'clock, Philip Michael Parsons Band takes the stage. There's no cover until 8 o'clock.
Really?
So if you get there before 8, what I'm going to encourage people to do, if you do come before 8, you're going to save the $5 cover fee. But not only that, we're planning on having a food truck there.
Really?
So you can have dinner while you're there, enjoy some music,
Yeah.
enjoy the concert, and then the big show's going to be at 8 o'clock. We're going to, go out until midnight. And,
Are you really?
Yep.
Are you quite the dancer? Are you like a boogie woogie?
Have you seen me dancing?
No. Oh, are you volunteering already?
Yeah. You got me doing
Folks,
yoga.
put your
now.
coffee down. Norman's going to
You got
dance.
me do yoga, now you're going to have me dance. I just
Yeah.
never know when I come over
Yeah, I'm
here.
going to show up and stream this thing.
And we have something for everybody. So we have pro wrestling coming up next month. We have the country concert coming up the month after. Something we've been doing for a little bit now in October. Okay, so all the way in October, so you have
Okay.
time. And we already have tickets for this event, even though it's in October if you want to get them early.
I sense it's going to sell out.
Yeah.
That's why you
We're
got the
looking forward
tickets
to it.
already.
Yeah.
Okay. Dead giveaway.
In October, on October 7th, we are doing a public crab eat that you can buy tickets for. $30 in advance.
Is that a Saturday?
$35 at a door. That is a That is a Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a
Second.
Saturday.
So wait a minute. You could buy the tickets already?
You can buy the tickets already, and just think
I ought to
about
buy them all
and think about the
and
crabs.
then resell them.
And I
It'll
got
be a sold-out event.
and then I got another event. Talk about
Did I
ticket
say that
selling.
out loud?
Talk
I'm
about
sorry,
ticket
go
selling.
ahead. Okay.
And this one might actually, once you buy a few tickets, on the Friday night of October 20th,
Okay.
which is a Friday night, we are doing, and we've done this for probably 4 or 5 years now. We always sell out of tickets. We're raffling off a bushel of crabs, 5 pounds of shrimp, and a choice of a case of soda or beer. So you have beverages to go with it. $5 a chance. We always sell all our chances.
Really?
Yep. So if you want a bushel of crabs and 5 pounds of shrimp, already steamed and cooked and ready to eat
for this year. For this year, you can be drawn. We'll call you up that night of the 7th, and the night of the. I don't have to take them on the 7th.
No, they're there ready for you. You can take them that day or save them for the next day. Yeah.
So I'd have to have a party planned.
No, you can have it there or tomorrow, whenever.
Really?
Yeah. Last year's winter.
How many tickets you selling to that?
I believe it's only like 200.
200 at $5 a piece. 200. How much money's that?
200, 300 tickets.
Well, hold on now. We went from 200 to 300. How much is 200 times $5, Norman?
I don't. You know how early
Brooks?
it is.
$1,000.
Yep.
So what's 300 times $5?
You know what, Brooks? I'm coming over here.
It's $2,000, right?
No.
300 times $5. What's 3 times 5? 20?
$50,000. So
it's $50,000.
$1,500.
Did he say that? $50,000? Brooks, it's not $50,000. It's $5,000.
No, it's 1500.
How much is 300 tickets
times $5?
Times $5. What is it?
1,500.
Norman,
he's in sales.
You're the official here.
He's in sales, ain't he? He knows numbers.
I thought he said 5,000, and then somebody said 50,000. All right, so 200 to 300 tickets. We want to sell them today. Well, really, which order of tickets, or do you just want somebody to buy tickets to everything?
You buy tickets to everything. Come
on
out. Yeah,
it is a fundraiser. All the money goes to help support the Ellendale Fire Company.
All the money goes to help support the Ellendale Fire Company.
And is it called Ellendale Fire Company or Ellendale Fire Department?
Ellendale Fire Company.
How come some are called department and some are called company?
All depends how they were started and how they were listed in their charters. If the towns a lot of times start them, they're part of the town, they're a department. Others, when they're locally based, it's company. It all depends how it is listed in their charter. Yep.
How long have you been involved with the fire company?
I got involved, I guess you could say legally. I joined as a member as soon as I was able to at the age of 15, but I was always in there, cutting teeth in there, because my parents and grandparents have been members for way before I was even thought of.
So is this the tallest you've ever been since you joined the fire company?
No.
Oh, you used to be taller?
Yeah, I used to be quite taller.
Gravity's worn him down.
Absolutely. I stopped growing up and started growing out.
And that pulled him down.
Now I'm losing hair, and that's pulling
me
down even
how's your new eating regime going? How's it going at the fair?
I'm going to tell you, it's miserable. Oh, it's miserable.
The Big House roast beef, I don't know if you've had one of them yet this year.
No, I'm not.
Okay. And then I saw somebody walking around with this beautiful blooming onion. And then, is it Keno's or whatever, that shaved ice? Man, they work hard. Because they take a cube of ice and they just sit there. And it's grinding down, and then they, put the stuff on it and so on.
You're making me hungry.
Oh, I'm telling you. Big House roast beef. And if you go to the fair, I want you to check their trailer out. Ask them when they're buying a new one. They just had it wrapped, but the one they have is 20-some years old.
Really?
So, oh, yeah.
Did they have it wrapped again? Because it looks different than the picture you posted.
Yeah.
That's why
we're going to do another picture with
I didn't want to take a picture of the wrong trailer.
No.
So I can't do that in the gym.
No, they've wrapped it, boy, and it looks really good. So, Ellendale Fire Company. Now, I'm going to give you a suggestion.
What's that?
I would, on the Ellendale Fire Company's website, I would create a calendar.
Okay.
So you can put these events on there.
I think there's one on there.
So that way people can just go to Ellendale Fire Company and look for the calendar. What are you telling me? It's already on there?
I believe it's on there. I don't know if it's on the calendar because it's breaking news.
Oh, that's right. It's
breaking news. It ain't on there yet.
All right. So anyway.
Give us a week.
Give you a week. All right. So anyway, Ellendale Fire Company got a lot of stuff going on. Let's get behind it. Buy some tickets.
Yep. We have fun and food for everybody.
Fun and food.
So next 3 months.
The fun and the food will make you fluffy.
Probably.
So, have you lost any weight this week?
You know what? After the first day, I decided
couldn't take it any longer.
I decided I better just cut back on weighing myself so I'm not disappointed.
Right.
The hardest part's drinking the water.
Is it really?
Oh, because I hate drinking water. I want to have flavor, and that's the hardest part. Drinking all that water.
All right. I don't know what you weigh, but let's say you were to weigh 142 pounds. You would have to, how much you're supposed to drink? I can't remember if it's twice that in water or half. Which is it?
I've heard so many different rumors on what that's
you're supposed to drink twice that in water.
Twice that in water?
Right. So if you were to weigh 142 pounds, 284 pounds, I meant ounces. Supposed to drink 280 some ounces of water. Now, if you were to weigh 180 pounds, then you'd have to drink, how much is that?
I didn't hear the number.
All right. What else you got going on? Anything else?
Oh, just every day is a holiday.
It's great.
It's great. It's just
so you going to the fair today?
Today, yeah. I'm at the fair, I think, every day except for Monday and Tuesday. I have other obligations.
What are you doing there?
What, fair?
Yeah.
Same thing you're doing at the fair.
Socializing. Networking.
Right. Network.
Looking for a part-time job.
There you go.
That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for one. I want to start at noon. I want to take an hour off for lunch. I want to clock out at 1. And I'm cheap, $500 a week cash.
A lot of times you'll catch me at the volunteer fireman's booth
in the I forgot
marketplace.
Yes, air conditioning.
Exactly.
Yeah, the air conditioning.
You'll find me there quite a bit, and then I'm always roaming around the fair.
Excellent.
Different events. And
good public servant, Norman. You do a good job.
Thank you.
So, anything else?
No, it's another busy day. I'm gonna leave here, go get some breakfast, and get ready to go to a wedding.
All right. So, if somebody wants more information, just steer them to the Ellendale Fire Company website.
You can steer to the Ellendale Fire Company website. We're shortly going to have the information on within the next couple of days. Also, the Facebook page.
Oh, yeah, they can like that now.
Yep.
Just click on notifications. That way, every time they add something,
absolutely,
there'll be a notification.
And we don't add stuff, all the time, so you're not getting notifications.
So it's not like a bunch of pictures of kittens and stuff like that.
A lot of times, if it's something serious, like an alarm or something going on, you might see some pictures or a notification or a fundraising event. So, you're not going to be blown up every 10 minutes with Ellendale's post this.
Kind of like Weller's. It's not going to be like Weller's.
Right.
Okay.
But, so go ahead and go give us a like, and then as the information comes out, you'll be getting the notifications, and you can go ahead and like our events and say you're coming to our events.
All right. Thank you, Norman.
I appreciate it,
Thanks
Jim.
for all you do, okay?
See you later.
All right, Ellendale Fire Company. Let's get behind them and buy some tickets. Hey, Mid-South Audio, real quick. This Tuesday night is Tech Talk Live. It's the last Tuesday night of every month. Did you realize that?
It's been a month already?
It's been a month already. Can you believe that? So this coming up Tuesday night is Tech Talk Live. You can learn more about it at midsoutaudio.com. And if you have any questions, you can submit your questions there at info@midsoutaudio.com. So check out midsoutaudio.com. Give them a call if you have a question. I forgot the phone number, 856-6993. 856-6993. And be ready Tuesday night to watch Tech Talk Live, and you can watch that at midsoutaudio.com. Okay? Now, did I miss anything? Yeah. I think I did, didn't I?
Yes.
I missed the commercial already.
Professional Power Wash.
Professional Power Wash. Man, I'm going to talk about him right after the break, but we did, I'll talk about him right now. We did a great TV commercial that I'm very pleased to be involved with. But Scott Sockrider, Professional Power Wash, did a great job washing my house and my barn and everything in between. I've dealt with him for years. The dude's been doing this for over 14 years, and I'd like you to like his Facebook page if you would. It's Professional Power Wash, okay? If you have any questions, you can call him at 858-9568, 858-9568, and there's a special. Mention Jim Weller or Weller Does Delmarva and get some power washing done, and 15% off, whether it's your house or your fleet of trucks or farm equipment or your deck or your sidewalk or your driveway or whatever. So it's Professional Power Wash Inc. Like his Facebook page. On the web, it's theprofessionalpowerwash.com. Okay? Self-contained, licensed, insured, good guy, friendly, knowledgeable, prices are right. He did a good job for me and has on many of my properties, and I've dealt with him for years. So check him out, 858-9568, theprofessionalpowerwash.com. Going to be right back. Going to talk to Colin Walls. So we're going to take a radio break. We're going to continue right on. Right on, brother. We're going to continue right on, right here. Did I say that? I think I did.
What was that? What in the world?
That's my roots coming out. All right, Colin.
All right.
We're taking a picture.
Yes.
All right. Colin does not like us to pose for the pictures. He wants them El Natural.
Yeah, I like the natural, and I don't like the time that it burns up to stop.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you've already spent 2 minutes on the picture.
Exactly, I know.
Okay. Well, why don't you start talking, and I'm going to have a drink.
Whoa.
Okay, I've brought liquid libations to the show. It's not against the law to drink on TV, is it?
I was thinking that you needed a drink to get through my commercial here.
I need some energy. So it's not illegal to drink on the air, is it?
Alcohol, no. I believe it could be.
Are you serious?
Yes.
All right. Well, you do the commercial.
It used
keep
to
the
be
camera
anyway.
on him.
Drink beer or anything on. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Next, you're going to tell me it's illegal to smoke on TV.
Put your beer down and put the cigarette out, Jim.
Zag, going. I was going to take up smoking cigars.
All right.
Show. I bought a humidor. Go ahead.
Wall Service Center is closed today, so you cannot call us today, or if you can, you're just not going to get an answer.
You're allowed to.
Right. So call us Monday morning, 7:30. But I really want to talk about an opportunity and well, it's a job opportunity is what it is. You know, part-time job for somebody selling media advertising. This right here, you could sell this right here.
The sliver.
Sidebar, ad bar. Jim calls it a sliver.
The sliver, because it's there.
It's more of a chunk, isn't it, than a sliver?
Yeah, but like you're looking for, I was getting ready to sell the value of the sliver.
Oh, okay.
But I won't.
No,
but
you
anyway,
can sell the value.
But I'm just saying, normally when you buy TV, people buy a TV commercial 30 seconds, 60 seconds at a time.
Right.
We have a very unique thing here that somebody can do. They can literally buy that ad right there.
Mm-hmm.
That ad right there.
Jim knows where to point.
Right. They can buy that ad for 30, maybe 25, 30-minute blocks of time during the show. Yeah. And not just this show.
Right, during
Dan
Gaffney's radio show and more. So anyway, we're looking for somebody to go out and sell that. So to go to potential customers, prospects we call them, go to them and say, hey, you know, we've got these two great live shows. Who does live and local that you can actually buy this portion of time right here. Yeah. You buy this portion of the screen right here, as a matter of fact, and
or a commercial, or like a produced 30-second. Produced 30-second or 60-second or 2-minute infomercial.
Right.
And we'll help them do them.
In the middle of two very popular shows here.
Yes.
And I believe this is a very strong audience right here on this TV channel.
Oh, I know this one is.
Especially during these two shows.
Yeah.
Especially during the rest of the week or the rest of the day, it's good and strong. But these two shows here are real strong.
But we have a proven track record of results from our advertisers. Very happy.
I agree, yeah.
You know, but what we're looking for, we're not trying to sell anybody an ad right this minute.
No, we're looking
for somebody to do it for us.
To go out and actually go to the business owner or
knock on doors,
the
kick them down,
marketing person, and just say, hey, you know, we've got this great opportunity for you
that you can't buy anywhere else.
Exactly, and we believe we can get results for you and increase your business, increase the sales. So
no long-term contracts.
No long-term contract. All right.
Short-term. Okay. Oh, it's a mystery, please. Do not ask us questions like that. We have questions from the audience. They want to know, how would somebody learn more about this opportunity, okay? Well, that's the mystery. In the next 30 days, we're going to tell you how you can learn about it. We're talking about this sales position we have for selling media. All right, just send us a message on Facebook.
Jim or Colin, one of us, Colin Walls, Jim Weller.
Yep. Or send one to Live with Wilson Weller.
He's the Jim Weller from Delaware, too.
Yeah, I forgot that. I don't say that enough.
That's right.
All right.
Not enough.
What's next, Mr. Ritter?
I'm sure the Jim Weller from Alaska would forward the message to you.
He always does. He does a great job. You know what I need to do is just lock in JimWeller.com, G-Y-M, and just start marketing it. You know what I mean?
You could go to the state and change your name legally.
You know what? I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I could get what's called an alias, a.k.a.
Make some T-shirts.
This is a great idea.
Make some T-shirts with like a bobblehead of yourself lifting some weights, you know, to play on the word GYM.
Oh, my gosh. Or get a cartoon sketch or something like that.
There you go.
And just start calling myself Jim Weller.
They could probably do the sketch at the fair.
Katie, make a note of that. Get JimWeller.com, G-Y-M, JimWeller.com. Have my name changed with the Prothonotari's office.
Is that what it's called?
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe that idea. Right? And then we could get billboards made that say, I hate Jim Weller, and spell that one J-I-M. And then the other Jim Weller will emerge. This is a great idea.
Oh.
All right, let's have a contest. We need your response to that idea. And if you call and give us a valid opinion of that idea, what are we going to give them, Brooks? Let's give him 50 ink pens.
50. That's a lot of ink pens.
That is a lot of ink pens, isn't it? We're going to give you 50 Papermate ink pens.
Are we going to give him a color choice?
If you would just call and give us your opinion of that idea. What?
Are we going to give him a color choice?
A color? Yeah, we'll give him a choice of color. How about that?
Black or blue?
Black or blue. Okay? All right? No mixing them. Okay? 5 packs of pen free. If you just call now, 337-7300, and tell us your opinion of that unbelievably intelligent idea we just had. Is that okay? Changing my name to Jim Weller. G-Y-M Weller. I love this idea. I think that we could market this for the rest of my days. Okay? We actually have a phone call. I can't believe it. Are you ready? Okay. Caller, are you there? Uh-oh. Hold on just a minute. Just a minute. We got a new phone thing coming here in a week or two, too. Good morning. How are you?
Hey, good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Did you happen to hear our crazy...
Yeah, I think that's a dumb idea.
Dumb idea. All right. Sounds like a lot of work, doesn't it?
Yeah. I wouldn't do that. Come up with some more stupid ideas.
All right. Would you like the ink pens just for calling in?
No. You can give it to someone else.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Hey,
You're welcome.
one more question. Do you go to the fair?
Do I go to the fair?
No,
that's only for hillbillies and rednecks.
I'm not going to comment, but I do go to the fair, and I will say this: it's full of a lot of people.
What category are you in, hillbilly or the redneck?
I'd rather say vertically and horizontally challenged. That's the part I'm in.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, have a good day and a good weekend, okay?
Hey, you too, buddy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye. There we go. He called in. Thought it was a silly idea. I halfway agree with that one. It's probably a silly idea, but we do like to have fun, huh?
Absolutely.
So changing my name to Jim Weller. I already spelled it wrong. G-Y-M. Any other opinions on that? Call in. We'll give you 50 ink pens. That was nice. All right. Can I talk about Jerry Santoro real quick?
Sure.
Jerry's Lawn Care, okay? He is a guy that gets it done. Now, he's a local guy, been in business over 10 years. I've recommended him now for a couple years. He's been an advertiser of the show. I've met many people. I know somebody that's getting like a huge paver project done, but this dude does pavers, irrigation systems, of course, lawn care to any degree or whatever. He does commercial work, residential work, but he also does lot clearing. And so he can clear a lot. He can cut down a tree, cut many trees down, dig up the stumps, grind up the stumps, whatever you may need. So it's Jerry's Lawn Care. But he also sells firewood. And when is the best time to buy firewood? When you don't need it. So that way when you do need it, it's already stacked up and it's there. So he has seasoned hardwood firewood. So if you need some firewood, whether you go camping, whether you heat your house with it or your business, or you got one of those ovens that you cook pizzas on and it's wood fired or whatever. Anyway, if you need firewood, Jerry Santoro is your guy. If you need any kind of landscaping or lawn care, Jerry Santoro is your guy. Pavers or whatever. So how in the world do you get a hold of Jerry? I would suggest you call him on the phone. There's no need to write him a letter and mail it to him. Just call him on the telephone. His phone number is 363-6025. 363-6025. And on the web, it's jlc-llc.com. jlc-llc.com. Okay? Our next guest is Barry from DryZone, but I'm going to do some other things before he gets here, okay? I want to set the stage and set the scene because we're going to ask Barry. It's going to be called Rapid Fire Question Time, okay? So when Barry gets here, we're going to just fire just one question after another at him, and he's going to have to answer all of them correctly, okay? So, and if he doesn't, we're going to use this taser that we were able to get, okay? Because last week he said, I might consider being tasered, okay? He wasn't sure.
Really?
Yeah. I thought he did. Anyway, maybe. I'm not sure. So we are going to play a game called Rapid Fire with Barry from DryZone. Is that okay?
Works for me.
Okay. And if he won't be tasered, Brooks, we're going to ask you a question.
Really?
Would you?
No.
This is our next guest coming in, so she's going to need to have a seat. So anyway, so Barry, we're looking forward to you. Yep. So anyway, we're going to have him on in a little while, and we want to also talk about Dr. T or Dr. Bud. Which is your favorite chiropractor, Brooks?
I am not going to say. I'm going to say both of them, actually.
You're kidding me. Have you ever dealt with both of them?
I have dealt with both of them.
Oh, have you really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And have you ever got a massage down there?
Yes.
And how'd you like that?
Oh, I love the massages.
Did you fall asleep?
Yes, I have fell asleep.
Did you fall off the table?
I haven't fell off the table yet, but
Okay.
falling asleep.
Do you snore?
Absolutely.
Can you tell you're snoring when you're sleeping?
Normally, because I'll wake myself up with it.
You want to know the worst habit I have when I'm sleeping? I mean, it's bad. Talking. And then what do I do when I wake up? I finish the conversation. In other words, my dog's looking at me, and Denise is like, I don't need to hear all this. I've heard it before. So anyway, and it's usually giving somebody instructions or something like that, she says. So anyway, put this here, do that, so on. So anyway, Dr. T, Dr. Bud, they are doctors of chiropractic care, and they are right down the road here on Route 13 in Seaford, and it's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. I've been dealing with them for years. Brooks deals with them. Man, we have met hundreds of people that know Dr. T and have dealt with him for years. So anyway, he's been around a long time, and if you need chiropractic care, we highly recommend him, okay? Now, they do have a special offer I'm going to make for you just for the heck of it, but you know, if you have a chiropractor and you're getting the results you need, excellent. If you aren't getting the results you need and you want another opinion, I recommend these guys. If you've never been to a chiropractor and you got a kink in your neck, or you're getting headaches, or who knows what, or your left leg's going numb or whatever, you just give them a call. So here's the offer. And if you have insurance, you call down, talk to Joyce, and she'll tell you what is covered and what isn't covered, all right? But the bottom line is, if you want to check them out, and you don't want to spend any money checking them out because you're just nervous or you're not sure if chiropractic care works for you, you give a call to 629-4344, 629-4344. It's Peninsula Chiropractic Center, and they're on Route 13 in Seaford. And they will meet with you. So one of the docs, Dr. Bud or Dr. T, will meet with you. There'll be no copay, no deductible, no nothing. They'll sit down and they'll determine if they believe that chiropractic care can help you. So if so, then they will continue on and make another appointment and go from there. And if not, they'll give you some suggestions or send you on your way. When have you ever had a meet and greet with a doctor and it didn't cost you anything? So they're offering that as a special of watching or listening to this show. You need to mention Jim Weller or Weller Does Delmarva, and give them a call at 629-4344. And on the web, it's peninsulachiroCenter.com. And like them on Facebook if you would also. So anyway, we do need to be getting our questions ready. Barry is on his way. Is that correct?
Yes, he should be here in just a couple minutes.
And when he gets here, we're going to play this game called Rapid Fire, to where we're just going to ask him one question after another, okay? Because Barry has told me in private that his IQ level is of a degree that he can handle this, okay? And so we're very ready for it, all right? What's the matter? Because your IQ is not like a golf game, right?
No, the golf game.
You're looking for a lower number, right?
Yes.
IQ, we would prefer to be, what, 70, 80, something like that?
I don't even know what the numbers are.
What are you thinking yours is, Brooks?
Oh, over 100 for sure.
Okay. Yeah, well, in sales, it's always best to profess a very low IQ. So when I'm talking to somebody, I say, look, I got no more than a high school education. Please be slow with me, walk me through it, help me understand what you're trying to say. Sometimes I ask people to say it more than once because I always want to be the victim. I always want to be the one that I just didn't get it. I didn't understand. I didn't know that's what you meant. Okay, so, and then we go from there. All right? That's how I like to do it.
You're
all right?
giving out all your strategies.
What's that?
You're giving out all your strategies.
That ain't all of them. I could spend days here with my strategies because they happen to get made up by the scenario. All right. Do we want to do anything else interesting, or do we want to keep the show exactly as it is? Uh-oh. We should all stand. He's arrived. Barry is here. Come on and have a seat, young man. Because if not, we're going to start talking about no-nonsense office
DC
machines.
500 out there.
What's it? The AC?
DC 500.
DC. All right, we're going to take a quick picture, but I'm going to keep right on talking because this needs to look like an action snapshot.
All right.
All right. So anyway, good morning, Barry.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Have you been to the fair?
I have.
Have you?
Yes.
And now let me answer your question. I'm doing fine.
Good. Thank you.
All right. So, fair's nice and hot. Did you get another haircut?
I had to. It was just too hot there.
Really? Well, didn't you get one before Wednesday night show?
And that's the same one.
Same one? All right. So you kept it.
I kept it.
You've kept this haircut all week now.
I'm going to work with it.
All right. Anyway, what are you smiling at, bro? You think this is funny or something? This is a very serious professional show.
Hour.
A comedy hour. Did you hear what he said?
I know.
All right. So the fair, DryZone's got a booth.
Yes.
I was there yesterday.
And
and I want to show you a picture of who stopped by.
All right.
All right, you keep talking.
And you need to stop by again because it's going to go through a change
for
today.
real?
Yes. We're going to have it so Bill and Heather are there all the time.
No way.
Yes.
Bill and Heather are going to be there all the time.
Yep.
Okay.
We're
signing autographs? Signing autographs?
Can be.
Okay.
We'll have them pre-signed.
Pre-signed. All right. So Bill and Heather are going to be there all the time.
Yep.
In some form or fashion.
Yes.
How about that?
That's
in some
perfect.
form or fashion.
And I threw it out there. We're giving away 2 tickets to the
Really?
fair.
When?
It's on my Facebook page.
Well, here,
our
thank you
Facebook.
very much. So anything else you want to talk about?
And I was encouraging to call in today. Here.
Really? Right now?
Yes.
And what do they got to do?
Tell us where we are in the fair.
Tell us on the air where you are in the fair. Barry's lost.
Hey, look at that.
So, oh, man. So anyway, he stopped by to say hi.
That's cool.
And you weren't even there.
Wow.
He thought the drawing was yesterday. All right. So anyway, what? People could call right this minute?
The 337-3700 number, right?
7,300.
How about we do 337-7300?
Whatever. I don't know what it is.
What'd you just say? 337-7300. You have to be the first person to call and get through.
And then tell us that they're going to find us at the exhibit hall.
All right, so you have to say where DryZone's at the fair. Look at Brooks. He didn't even get it. He didn't even get it.
I got
Went
it.
right over his head and put a dent in that thing. Look at that. All right, so you're giving away 2 tickets. Let me see these. Okay,
They're
so
official.
these are tickets.
Are they legit?
Oh, these are tickets to get in the fair.
Get in the fair.
Daggone, these are worth like $9 or $10 a piece. I don't even know how much it is.
I saw it.
I think
like,
it's
wow.
at least 9. All right, and you got 2 of them. So what would 9 and 9 be? 24?
Almost.
Okay.
Slide
So
right in
anyway,
18.
it's $18. All right. So you're giving them away right this minute.
Is this part of the rapid fire questions?
Yes. We didn't think you were listening. All right. 337-7300 if you would like to win 2 tickets. What if they only want to win 1 ticket? They can give the other one away?
That's their ticket, yeah.
All right. So we're giving away 2 tickets right this minute. It's a right this minute offer. You got to dial 337-7300 and say, I know where DryZone is at the fair. Is that okay?
Correct.
That's it.
Yep.
Well, they have to tell us where it's at. They can't just say, I know where they're at.
Yep.
All right.
And we gave out the answer already.
All right. Next. You
then
did
they
give out the answer, didn't you?
Yep, and they can pick them up today at our barn.
At the barn?
From 8 to
Because
2.
you're open today.
Yes.
So they can go to Route 16 in Ellendale,
See Martin?
pick these tickets up, and then go right on to the fair?
Yes.
Are the tickets only good today?
No, these are good throughout the whole time to the 29th.
Next 20 days?
29th.
Okay. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, still here, Jim.
How you doing today?
Wonderful. How you doing?
All right.
Sounds like you're doing good. So, but you better keep your same name. Don't change your name over.
You don't like that Jim idea, GYM?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, good.
All right. So are you calling to win the 2 tickets to get in the fair?
I hope so.
Now, if you go and win these tickets, are you going to ride rides?
I'm going on the highest Ferris wheel they got, yeah.
You are, really?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm hoping you win, okay? I'd like to take a picture of that. Are you good with heights?
Am I what now?
Are you good with heights?
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, where do you think DryZone is at the fair?
They're in the exhibit hall.
Is that a correct
Now
answer?
we have a winner.
All right.
Yay!
Now, can you pick these up at the barn about any time after 8:15?
Yes.
Until 2
All right.
o'clock.
Until 2 o'clock today, between 8:30 and 2 today. Will that work for you?
Yes.
All right. When you gonna go to the fair? What day?
I haven't figured that one out yet, but because I didn't know I had tickets, so
All right.
I gotta figure that out next. So
Well, let me know, and if you want, I'll be glad to meet you for lunch or dinner if you want to go ahead and feed me.
okay, that's cool.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Harry. Have a good day.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Bye. Bye-bye. All right. That was our good friend Harry Swain.
All right.
What do you think of that?
That's awesome.
That was pretty good, wasn't it? He was paying attention.
He was.
Now, what do you got, 100 more to give away?
Almost.
Almost.
Well,
okay.
That's another
All
answer.
right, so Bill and Heather are going to be there in some way, shape, or form?
Yes.
Okay. What you're telling me is they've installed a camera.
Almost.
Just keep an eye on you guys. All right, so the booth looks really good.
It's going to change.
Oh, my gosh, already?
Yeah, that was Plan B booth. Plan A booth is here now, so we'll keep that this morning.
Oh, it's arrived.
Mm-hmm.
It's arrived. So now, if you stop by, we're encouraging people to take selfies at the fair.
Yes.
You would not believe the amount of selfies I've taken so far.
I would believe
Me
it.
take some, and now people are saying, I heard you. So if you see me at the fair and you want to take a selfie, I'll take one with you. You can take one with me. We'll see who gets the most comments. How about that?
There you go.
All right. And if you have a full head of hair, I don't. So one of us will create the glare. We'll light up the room. All right. So can people stop by the DryZone booth and take a selfie?
They sure can.
And we need to make some kind of contest out of that too.
We'll have to figure that out.
Is the turtle still going to be there?
Yeah, all the front pieces will still be there. Turtle.
I can't believe they've got a turtle right across the aisle from a thing full of butterflies.
It's amazing, and they get along.
And they get along. But who would have done that in the same building?
I know.
They got all the proper permits to do it, but there's this great. How big is that turtle? 2-3 feet by 2-3 feet?
Yes.
I'm serious. And
that's a big turtle.
And it's green.
Yep.
Green.
It's safe though. He won't bite
it's
you.
Safe.
He
Right.
won't bite you.
It won't bite you. No, it has no teeth. Okay, it has no teeth. Actually, you can. I noticed where it closes down, you could put a lock on it.
Oh, yeah, so you secure your crawl space. Yeah,
correct.
That's correct. And keep the water out.
Now he says crawl space. I was doing real good up till that. All right, so what else is going on at your booth?
Well, we got, you can come see, as you call them, our helicoils, but it's a helical pier and bracket.
I saw that. My wife was asking questions about it. So,
well, it's drawing a lot of interest. It's a bear to move there. I think it's heavy.
Oh, it looks like it.
But we're there to answer any questions, and if they wish, we can sign people up right then for a free inspection.
Can you really?
Right there, live.
Wow, live. Right there.
We have the technology.
I like that idea. So that way you're standing there and you're talking about it, and you can go ahead and say, fine, sign me up.
And that thought process is on.
It's over. Okay. Yeah. All right. How's the fair been for you?
Good. The fair's always good. We get to meet a lot of people.
You're in a nice building. Nice bathrooms.
Air conditioning, clean
air conditioning. Yep.
And it's a lot of room to move around in there. It's not very tight.
Yes, I agree with that too.
Families with strollers or something like that.
So if you're at the fair and you're hot and you're sweaty and you want to take a break, come hang out at the DryZone booth as often as. Are you allowed to hang out more than once?
Absolutely, we encourage it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so does that building open at 10 or 11 or 12? Or 1? 10, 11, or 12 or 1?
It's 11 to 10 daily.
11 to 10. Do you remember being in there, Brooks?
I do. That was great.
It was the greatest
booth. They had your name on the corner back there. Said we'll
still waiting for us. Okay. Who knows? I'm like a roving booth now. In other words, the fair is open. Everybody. The kettle corn guy is there.
Yes.
There was a rumor he wasn't coming, but he was just one day late.
But it's a great event. I've been going there since a kid. It's just funny as the world's smallest horse and the snake lady. They've been there since I was a kid.
Oh, so I know it.
They're
ageless. They're ageless.
I've never seen them though. It's a tough 50 cents to spend.
What is? You go in there and there's this box and they're telling you there's a live woman in it. Who wants to see that? You know what I mean?
People.
Small child.
Why? Have you seen it? Oh, really?
Violet had nightmares for like years.
Oh, God.
Isn't that something? The snake lady.
No good.
Made her look at her mom in a totally different way. All right. So anyway, the fair is open. You're there. Your booth, DryZone is there. Got a whole team of people there.
Yes, all the staff. We got a mixture of.
Everybody was in a good mood. Had the answers. And
it's a lot of fun. It's fun getting to meet a lot of beautiful people. But we're there for the community. They can answer any questions. Stop by and tell us a story that you had about DryZone or things like that.
Share an experience. Take a selfie while you're at it. Okay.
Absolutely.
Tag me in it just for the heck of it.
And
all right.
The barn's open today from 8 to 2.
Oh, that's right. Who's there? Martin?
Martin will be there today.
No kidding.
Yep.
So if somebody has a question, now Harry's going to stop in and get his tickets.
Yes. So I'll have them there for him.
All right. And what was I getting ready to tell you? I'm going to write down his last name so you know. All right, but anyway, Harry's going to come in. Martin's going to be there. Is Martin's going to be there by 8 o'clock then?
He'll be on time.
Because I said 8:15.
Right.
I was giving you time to get your chicken and get there.
I know.
Well, you still got to get Martin's chicken before you go
Absolutely.
there. All right. Martin doesn't eat meat barbecue chicken, does he?
No, he's not a chicken kind of guy.
Okay. All right. So people can stop by the barn, stand there under the DryZone logo and get a selfie.
Right.
Okay. And if you do that, tag me in it if you would. Right now, it's still JIM.
Right.
Okay, Jim. What do you think of the idea of changing my name?
Well, there could be a lot of comedy with it, with a little Power Wheel week. Do
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool, and we need to do it while I can do it. Okay, they may not be here forever.
You can do some at the barn there because we have that little gym set up.
That's true, right? Yeah, we can make a whole series of pictures, couldn't we?
Oh my goodness!
All right. So anyway, what I'm saying is because Jim@Wellers.com is taken. And the guy keeps sending me and forwarding emails all the time because people send them to him. So he's probably thinking, man, where'd this clown come from?
So, give us a call. You set up the free inspections.
Will you really?
Yep.
You are so kind.
And we'll do them at the show too. And we even have the packets right there ready to give them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So somebody can stop by the DryZone booth, make an appointment, grab a packet, and get themselves educated.
Absolutely.
All right. I do tell people all the time. I tell them all the time. I meet people now that I'm associated with you guys. I have people want to share with me what else they're thinking about or who else they're talking to. You know what I mean? And I said, well, here's the bottom line. DryZone, everything they do is tried and true, patented, tested, engineered, designed. It's not a maybe. It's not their first day on the job. All these other people, if you put them all together in one big basket, haven't been doing it as long as the organization you're associated with.
Correct.
If you added up all the local companies and how many years they've been in business, they can't compete with the amount of time and knowledge you're associated with.
That's correct, and we're proud of that. As a matter of fact, Bill's taking another group out to Omaha on Sunday.
Oh, I'm going.
Okay.
I'm driving the jet. The DryZone jet. Okay, no, I'm not going.
But they get some more education, but they're also, we confer with other dealers in our network on how we might be able to improve what we do.
Correct. We're a local owner-operator, one-up. Is it called a one-up? I think so. Just they're not connected to anybody, so they can't get other information from other people. You're connected with hundreds of people,
correct,
that do what you do, and you constantly train to just get better.
Right. We share ideas and methods to improve ourselves and for benefits for the homeowner.
Yep. So I'm telling you, there's a difference. If you don't know what the difference is, call DryZone at 684-5034, and they'll tell you about it.
And they can stop into the barn. We're open 9 to 5 through the week, or 8 to 5 and 8 to 2 on Saturdays.
All right.
And we even have an example of a crawl space.
If you want to see where they can see.
We can crawl right in there. We'll go down there with them and take pictures and show it off. And it's a great deal.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave you if that's okay.
That's all right.
Thanks a lot.
I got to get to the barn now.
You're going to the barn. Don't forget the chicken.
I got to get ice and stuff and bring up to the fair.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then come see me today. I work 5 to 10 today.
Have you been in the butterfly exhibit yet?
No.
It's really neat.
It is.
It is critical.
But you're not allowed to touch them, though, I hear.
And don't take them home with you.
Wow, they went from 2 to 0 quick, didn't it?
It did. Get out of here, Barry. All right, thanks a lot. Have a good time, okay? All right, everybody, you are watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva. I want to tell you some breaking news about no-nonsense office machines, okay? I just got this information this morning, okay? Rick's telling me, this is our friend Rick Fowler, No-Nonsense Office Machines. He's letting me know that if you need a printer, a computer, or a monitor, and maybe you don't want to spend a lot of money, he's got some that are just a little bit outdated, little older than he would want to spend time and sell with a warranty. And he's just cutting them loose for $20. So if you need a printer, a monitor, or a computer, he's got some in storage, and he's just cutting them loose for $20 each, and he tells me they work. But he's just not going to offer any warranty, and who would at $20 sale? So what he's saying is, I don't want to invest the time and the money in these because they're maybe, too old or something like that, but they're working. And I'm just going to sell them for $20. So if you're listening and you need a computer, a monitor, or a printer, for $20 you can't go wrong. And you can get 2 for $40 and 5 for how much, Brooks?
$100.
5 for $100. Think about that, everybody. So if one's not enough, or you want the buddy system where one keeps the other one company, buy 2. $20 a piece. No nonsense office machines in Georgetown, 2 miles east of the Circle, right next to Sports at the Beach Complex, okay? So anyway, his phone number, 856-7381, 856-7381. He's there now if you got a question. Plus, he sells new. He also sells used with a warranty. He'll help you and take care of you in any fashion. 856-7381, Rick Fowler, No Nonsense Office Machines. Call him. Tell him I sent you. All right, going to take a quick break from the radio. Going to talk to Colin Walls. He has talked a couple times about this help wanted position. So if you're looking for some extra income or a job, or you want to start a new career, we've got a great idea for you, okay? It's only been here 2 other times this morning, all right, this idea. Is that right?
It is. It's brand new. This is the third brand new time for
This is the third time we've shared this brand new idea, okay? All right. So, and it's not like a multi-level marketing thing. They don't have to buy in, do they?
They don't have to buy in, but you have to buy into the programs, the concept, the programs here. Jim's show, as well as Dan Gaffney's show on Delaware 105.9. You have to buy into those, and you have to be able to sell them and tell people the benefit of having them or being a part of that show.
Partnering up with us. So if you want to advertise, what can they buy? A 30-second TV commercial.
30-second TV commercial.
A 60-second TV commercial.
Even 1 minute
87 second. What?
Even a 1 minute.
How long is that? 60 minutes?
Yeah.
60 seconds?
60 seconds.
Okay.
They can do
2 minutes.
2 minute infomercial.
They can do a minute and a half.
They can do a minute and a half, right?
You can design your own thing. Because some people say, I can't get my message out in 30 seconds. 2 minutes will get it done.
2 minutes will get it done, and
I can get it done in 5 seconds if I have to.
But you can highlight certain products and
show them
and really
audio,
get into detail.
visual.
3 minute commercial is a very long commercial on television. And,
it really is.
And on radio, as a matter of fact. So you can get a lot done, you can get a lot said in that 3 minutes, or you can just do it in 60 seconds or even 30 seconds. Now, we did one for Scott Sockrider, professional power wash, the other day. And
I was sweating like crazy.
Well, we were right out to Jim's house, and he was
open.
right behind you, Katie.
The door.
And they were power washing your house, and we
had
just
like
did
2
a
guys out there just steady getting it.
Yeah, that's right. And
so it was
we had the camera
audio,
out there.
visual. You could see his trucks. You could hear the noise. Scott wanted to be in it, but not on it. Worked out just perfect, didn't it?
It did. It worked out great. So if you are looking to sell those kind of
we're selling
ads,
the commercials, and we're really trying to get somebody to sell them for us.
If you're looking to sell that kind of ad, media sales.
Right.
If you want to sell this right here, this little sidebar right here, that right there. We're looking for somebody to do all this. So this right here I see is very valuable branding tool, a branding tool. This doesn't get you sales. This brands you and lets people know.
Because there's all kinds of advertising.
There is, right.
In other words, like with me, I used to talk specifically, call me now.
Right.
Now I talk more about who I am.
Transactional.
Right. But now it's more who I am, where I'm at, and when you need me, I just want to be right on your mind.
That's right. So that's the branding part. And, this here is great for branding because it's your brand, your logo, what you do, how to get in touch with you is right there in people's face at all times.
Well, not to mention, if you buy an ad in any of these shows, it gets viewed more than once.
It gets viewed more than once because it's also on, now, not on Dan's show. Dan's show is not on Facebook Live as of right now.
Oh, that's right.
And honestly, we're going to have some breaking news maybe in about a month or so about both shows. So big news. We just can't release it right now.
We can't. Our legal department won't let us.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay.
But
so
it is
get up
big
with
news.
us.
So yeah, if you're looking for a part-time gig, you may be able to turn it into full-time, but an opportunity to make some money and actually some good money. So.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. Thanks. Get in touch with me or Jim.
It's a low-pressure job.
Yeah, Colin Walls on Facebook. You can message me there or just email me or whatever. Get in touch with me.
Anything.
You can get in touch with me somehow.
Send him a letter in the mail.
Yeah.
Dear Colin, my name is so-and-so. I'm interested in the job. Okay? Check my spelling and grammar. All right. What's next? Are we still on the radio? Off the radio? Where are we at? Brandon's now come in. How many more people going to fit in this room?
We could probably fit another 20 or 30,
We're going to put bleachers in. All right. We want to take this show somewhere. We're for hire, okay? I'd really like it to be a restaurant. We want to do this show live on location every week, 52 weeks a year, somewhere.
I just need a place for my equipment and a place that I can have food in front of the equipment.
Correct. Correct. You're going to need to stand, okay, and have shelves to the right and ones to the left, all right? But anyway, what we're saying is we want to get out of here. We want to go do this show. We can draw a crowd. People want to come. We have no room for people to come. So we're looking for somebody to hire us and pay us big money to come. Pay us more than we're worth, okay? Please. But anyway, we're looking for people. But can you imagine you own a restaurant and you could have every single week, 52 weeks a year, a live show. So all through the week, there's promos that run on the radio. There's promos that run on TV to promote this show. This is, what number show is this? 202. 202. So we've done this 202 times on purpose, not by mistake, okay? But anyway, what I'm saying is we want to go somewhere. We want somebody to hire us. We want to promote your business. We want to help your business grow. We want people to be able to come in and sit down and have breakfast and listen or watch the show. We want people to be able to chime in. We want to get a great big prize wheel and have prizes and games, and we want to have a good time. So we need you to hire us to be at your business. Now, we can't go to a different place every week. It's too much work, and we're not that ambitious. We need to be locked down at one location, okay? Because it's a lot of stuff. We got to get more equipment. We're going to have to put lights in the ceiling and cameras and all kinds of things. We'll probably spend a few bucks, 10 or 20 grand just to set it up. But we're interested in that. We're saying, you hire us, we'll spend the money, we'll put on the show, you reap the benefits of having a show inside your business. So put your thinking cap on if you're watching or you're listening and you own a business, preferably a restaurant, but it could be something else, okay? Get creative and get up with us, all right, if you're interested. So we're not offering to do it for free. We want to be paid more than what we're worth is what we're saying. So because you're going to get 30 TV promos, I don't know exactly how many on TV, 30 radio ads a week to promote the show, and then at least probably 30 TV promos. Plus we promote it on social media and all kinds of ways. Then we do the show, different people come in and so on. Am I back on the radio yet? You've got to tell me when this happens. So let's have a real quick TV contest. Is everybody ready? Right now, you call and leave your name and number and say, hey, I want it. I'm going to give 100 ink pens away absolutely free to every single person that calls, okay? 337-7300. 337-7300. Call right this minute and say, I want 100 ink pens absolutely free, and I'll set them aside with your name. I'm not going to answer the phone. Call right now, 337-7300. Just tell me what county you're watching this show from, and whether you're watching on Facebook, My Cozy TV, or streaming. I need to know that. I need your height and weight and your social security number. And other than that, that's all I need. No, I just need to know, do you want 100 ink pens for free? If so, call now. And where are you watching from? We're back on the radio, everybody. I can't believe it happened like that. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? And you are listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva, and we're having a good time. So I've got a guest here. I'm going to have her come over and have a seat, but I'm going to do a quick commercial for the Duck In Car Wash. I love them. I deal with them on a weekly basis. If you want your vehicle cleaned up, they're a good place. Maybe you've been to the fair. I got some stuff on my truck, a little dusty, a little dirty. Want to get it clean. This week I might get it cleaned more than once. But a clean vehicle puts you in a good mood. It makes you feel better. It looks good, and so on. You can take it anytime you want. But anyway, I'm just letting you know that the Duck In Car Wash has not an office. They have a location in Milford and in Seaford. And in Seaford, it's right on the highway, and in Milford, it's right behind Dairy Queen, right behind Wawa, or in between the two. So if you have a Weller's discount card, you can use that at the Duck In Car Wash, and you can use that at Dairy Queen. So 2 locations. I've dealt with both. They do a great job. You want your vehicle cleaned up, whether it's a car or an SUV or whatever, you just pull up, tell the gal which particular wash you want, and man, they get in there, and it's like a bunch of little people, army in there just cleaning it up inside and out. Or you could just get the Duck and Go, where they just wash it and you get out of there. So it's duckincarwash.com. They have gift cards. They have a frequency program where, like, you go once, and then if you go back in so many days, you save $3 on your next wash. And then if you go back in so many other days, it's $2 off, and so many other days, it's $1 off. It's really neat. Okay, and you don't need to keep a slip or nothing. They know it by your tag number. Also, every 13th wash is free if you sign up for that particular program too. So, and they have gift cards. I'm done talking about the Duck In Car Wash, but I'm really happy with them. It's duckincarwash.com. Milford and Seaford, like their Facebook pages. There's 2 of them. 2 of them. Okay, so check them out on Facebook. All right, what is next? Next, I have a guest. I asked her not to tell me about her business, so that it all could be a surprise. It's Meredith Covert. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, like a covert operation.
I say that so many times.
Do you really?
I do, because my husband's in the Air Force, and they always ask you to spell your name, and so I say Covert, as in a covert operation. And every time they look at me and go, really? I'm like, yes,
Really?
really. That is his name.
All right. So good morning to you.
Morning, how are you?
Fine. Did you have any trouble finding the place?
I did not, but I did fall on the way in because I'm super graceful.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I dance.
Oh.
Now, I do
Are
more-
you okay from the fall?
I am fine.
Okay. Has our legal department heard her say that? She's okay. Do you want any medical treatment?
No, I'm good.
Are you refusing medical treatment?
I am.
Okay, got you covered.
It's all recorded.
All right, we're going to take a real quick picture right here with this young lady. This is Katie. She is our newest helper. And
She's amazing.
She's doing it. Oh, she's beyond amazing. Just ask her.
I know.
She'll
She's
tell
amazing.
you.
She's
And then ask her mom and dad if you really want to know. All right, so anyway, what is going on in your world?
Well, I founded and run at the moment Sparsile Dance Company.
Sparsile, what a name.
I know. Sparsile.
What does it mean?
Well, sparsile is an old English term,
Okay.
Saxon English. It means that a star that has not yet been discovered or a star that was uncharted.
Okay, because I'm going to sense you deal with a lot of people that maybe have never danced before.
I have. That's
So
right.
all their potential's in front of them.
It is. It really is.
It's to yet be developed. So
It is, and that's the amazing thing about the company is it is a nonprofit.
Okay.
And it's slightly different. You think about a dance company, you might think about the American Ballet Company or Phoenix Ballet.
Okay.
Big companies that
Are
have.
these local companies, the two you just named?
No.
Okay, okay. I wouldn't know. It's been a while since
American
I did
Ballet
ballet.
Company is in New York, and Phoenix
Okay.
is in Phoenix, Arizona, which is where I come from.
Really? How'd you get here?
My husband's
Husband's in the Air Force. Okay.
They do move you around. We've been in Delaware for 4 years, though, which I really like.
Is that a long time?
For some, we've lived overseas. When you live overseas, it's a very short tour.
Okay.
So, but in the States, there's some people, one of my dancers, actually, her husband had been stationed here for 22 years before he retired. So,
No
he
kidding.
might not go anywhere, and I kind of like that.
All right.
But
You met your husband how?
really randomly, after
Okay.
college, I met him at a church service.
Really?
Yes.
Like the first church service you went to, you met him?
Well, the first church service at his church.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, which then became your church.
For a short time. We got married very quickly, and I don't
Okay.
recommend it to anybody. While it worked out for us, we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary,
Okay.
renewed our vows, madly in love with him. But when people hear our story, they go, really?
Do you want to tell us how quickly?
My husband and I became friends, and he was seriously dating somebody, and I was not dating anybody, kind of going
Okay.
on dates here and there, as you would when you're 21.
Okay.
And I decided to move from Arizona to Wisconsin.
Wow.
My grandparents are in Wisconsin. I wanted
Just
to move
dying
back.
for that cold weather.
I was. I missed Wisconsin, missed my grandparents, and he said, you shouldn't leave. And I said, nah, I'm leaving. But before I left to go to Wisconsin to view potential spaces for business, so I was just going
Okay.
on a trip. I was like, hey, let's meet up for coffee before I go. And I told him that I was kind of annoyed seeing him so miserable, and he should just deal with that. He was miserable.
In a relationship.
Yes, he was
Okay.
miserable. And I actually had no interest in him at the time. So anyways, I go off to Wisconsin. He's still telling me I should stay in Arizona. Weather's so much better. I tell him no. He sends me a text message while I'm gone. And it's kind of just like jokingly, or at least I thought it was jokingly, asking me to marry him. And I responded back going, oh, that's so funny. You're hysterical. Haha. And he didn't respond back. And I was like, what is wrong with you? Call me right now. So
You hurt his feelings.
I did. I hurt his feelings so bad, and I felt so awful. And I said, Brian, were you serious? And he goes, well, sorta, kinda, do you wanna?
I've never
and
asked
for the
anybody
life of
this
me,
before.
I don't know why I said this. I said, sure.
Really?
Just sure. And 7 weeks later, we were married, and we've been
Get
married
out
10
of
years.
town. How many kids?
4.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. We need to get his side of this story someday. He's probably still in therapy from being so rejected in the beginning.
No, he says that he fell in love with me because I once reenacted, again, this is most embarrassing, how a 400-pound pig would attack you, because I have been attacked by a 400-pound pig. And he laughed so
Holy.
hard, he said at that moment he loved me. So
Where do you find a 400-pound pig?
I used to house it for a farmer with a piglet, and I went to go see them after I came home from college, and I went to go see them, and their 400-pound pig was no longer a piglet.
What do you mean house it? You mean like it stayed in your apartment?
No, it stayed at their house, and I watched it for them when they were gone.
Okay.
It did not come to my
Was
house.
it a pet?
Yes.
Okay. Is it bacon now?
I don't know. I think so,
Okay.
probably.
Might be Scrapple. Okay. What do you do for a living? This is so interesting. We got to get your husband on now.
We
need to hear the other side of all these stories.
We are very intriguing, that's for sure. But
I
don't know if you want to call it what I do for a living, because I don't take a paycheck at all with Spar Style Dance Company.
All right.
My goal...
Let's call it your passion.
That's good. That's a good one. Yeah, my passion. My goal here in Delaware is to promote the arts, make them accessible, and kind of bridge that gap between the arts and the community at large. I mean, I don't know how you feel, but some people sometimes feel like, oh, I can't go to the opera. It's not for me.
I feel the same way. I don't feel I'll be accepted.
Right. Some people don't feel accepted in the arts.
I can't hold a tune, but I can entertain.
You know, some people don't really feel accepted by the arts. They don't feel like the arts is a place for them, but that's not the case. And it shouldn't be the case. I understand.
Because everybody has art.
Right. Everyone should be allowed to be part of art. Everyone should be able to enjoy art. There shouldn't be that stigma around it. And I feel that there is. And a lot of the time, it is the fault of the artist. You know, the artist at large sometimes says, well, that person wouldn't accept my art, wouldn't understand my art. I'm too good for that. I'm working to take all that apart purposefully.
But starting more with children.
We do a lot of adults. My dance company itself is for adults.
Okay.
So like the company members, the ones that are there every week, twice a week, are adults. But we do shows. For instance, we have a show coming up called Under the Sea.
Okay.
And that was anyone who came and auditioned from the community. So my youngest dancer is 3. My oldest dancer is 65. Coming together to put on this show. It's going to be at Milford High School on September 9th.
Okay.
And they're all getting to experience dance. So a lot of my kids have never danced before.
Okay.
And they came to this audition, and their parents were like, oh, no, they've never danced. And I said, you know, it's not going to be a problem. We're going to show them what to do. So it's just that little taste of what it would be like. And for kids, especially in Delaware, sometimes dance classes are not affordable for them.
Okay.
So this gives them that chance to see, do I like dance?
Okay.
Do I want to do this? Is that something I want my kid to do? Did I really enjoy this experience? It gives them that taste, and sometimes they stay, and sometimes they go play volleyball.
Okay. But they stay or go based on whether they like it or not whether they were accepted or not.
Right. Everybody's accepted.
Okay.
Everyone's accepted. Doesn't matter who you are.
Okay.
What you can do.
Okay. Do you ever work with any children with disabilities or anything?
I have a lot of children with disabilities. My own child has sensory processing disorder.
Okay.
So I've had children with on the autism spectrum. I have children with epilepsy, type 1 diabetes, celiac disease. I myself actually have a condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Excuse me. So I'm also working with a disability.
Okay.
We also have neurotypical children. We have a wide variety, and it kind of just gives everyone the sense of being able to work together. It really teaches you to work together. What it sounds
like your desire is to help everybody not feel that they have a disability or not feel that their disability is going to hinder them in reference to dance.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now, we work that way.
How does somebody get a hold of you?
Well, you can go
text messages, evidently.
Usually, yes, because I'm always at the studio. I'm always dancing. I'm usually not right by my phone, or my phone's playing music, so my ringer's off. So you can text me. You can email me. You can go to the website, which is www.sparsile, and I'll spell that for you. SPARSILE dance.com.
Okay.
Right now, we have a campaign going. Since I don't take home a paycheck and no one pays for dance, there's not a whole lot there to pay for our spaces, to pay for our marketing, to pay for all those things. So right now we're having a campaign. We do have a very small operating budget. This is our 4th season.
Okay.
And for the previous seasons, our first season, we only had $700, and I made it work. We put on a free event for the community. It was called the Dance and Cultural Fair. We had 12 groups come and do free performances for the community.
Wow.
And then our second year, we had $2,000. And we put on another performance and another free event. And then our third year, we've gotten $1,500, and we put on another free event, and we're doing another performance. But we would like an operating budget of about $5,000 so that we could do more.
Right. And know what you have to work with.
Exactly.
Right.
So we're asking.
You could plan better.
We could plan better instead of me scraping by.
Right.
So we're asking everyone, if they can, give $5, give $10. If you're a business, we have sponsorship packets where you can promote within our company. We'll come to you. You'll get tickets to all of our events, stuff like that. And you can all find that on the website, or you can call me at 302-257 257-9369.
257-9369.
Yes, sir.
Dial them in that order.
Dial them in that order.
257-9369.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else we need to know?
Well, no, I suppose not everything's on the website. Just know
Okay.
that when you help support the arts and help fund the arts, you actually help create new jobs. You help lower the cortisol levels of children and anyone involved in the arts.
Whoa, what was that one?
The cortisol levels.
I don't know what that is.
It's the stress hormone,
Oh, really?
and that actually has a huge impact on your health. So multiple studies have been done showing that people
You're
from
saying lowering stress
yes,
has a huge impact on your health?
it totally does.
We need a sign for our customers.
So when you give to the arts, you help those things, and helping with people's general well-being actually lowers your crime rate.
My crime rate makes me not want to strangle.
That's right, it does.
Okay.
It makes you,
Okay.
you know, as Legally Blonde.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the movie Legally Blonde?
Yeah.
When she goes, happy people don't kill people.
Right, that's true.
exactly. So the happier you are, the less likely you are to commit a crime.
All right.
Which is great for our community. It means you want to help and give back.
Okay. Well,
So-
that's a good thing.
But I also brought you something.
Oh, okay.
I brought you this.
A t-shirt?
It's one of our t-shirts.
Okay.
All of my company members wear one, and we
Really?
wanted to thank you for having us on.
Well, thank you.
So we brought you your own t-shirt.
All right. Well, thank you very much. What did you think of being on?
This was fun.
Was it everything you thought it would be?
Well, I haven't cried. I only fell. I haven't bled. So I think we're good.
And she refused medical treatment. Let's get that in there.
And Brian says she tells the stories better than he can.
Did he call in?
He commented on Facebook.
Is that your husband?
Yes.
Oh, all right. We're going to have to get him on someday just for the heck of it when you're not in the room. So you're not listening. All right. Anything else?
No, thank you so
All
much.
right. Well, take one of my business cards so you can go back and watch yourself at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. Okay?
Will do. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Okay? Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. There you go, everybody. Check that out. All the contact info is on our Facebook page, I believe. And so Katie is doing all that. Now, what is the next thing, Brooks? Tamborelli's? We're going to talk about food?
Yes.
You sure you want to?
Yes. And then Brandon's going to talk to
It's almost lunchtime, isn't it? Yeah, it's close.
It's getting there.
We're only about 4 hours away. Tamborelli's in Greenwood. Brooks Ritter personally endorses it. I like it. They got great pizza, pasta, salads, turkey subs, regular subs, chicken cheesesteaks, a little bit of everything, right?
Wings,
French fries,
yes.
Pizza. Did I say pizza?
Cannoli.
Cannoli.
Have you ever had a cannoli there?
I haven't. What is a cannoli?
It's like it's a hard
It's
shell with like a
delicious,
custard
okay.
type stuff in the inside. It's really good.
It's actually cheese inside.
Is it cheese?
We're going to have to
Okay.
get her a microphone. We should get her a headset sometime. She can have the bad microphone. But just so we can hear her. All right. So what was that she said? I forgot already.
It has ricotta cheese inside.
Ricotta cheese inside.
It's delicious.
It's delicious. Okay, Katie endorses it. All right, Tamborelli's in Greenwood, right downtown. Check them out. Lunch or dinner, 6 days a week, made from scratch. Our good friends, Joe, runs it and owns it. And I want to tell you one more thing. They have takeouts. Okay? So, any questions, give them a call. 349-9700. 349-9700. Is Brandon up next?
Brandon is up next.
Brandon Ritter, come on down. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
We let you sleep in today.
Yes, it feels great.
Okay, doesn't happen often on a Saturday.
Yeah, I woke up.
Don't get used to it.
I was a little confused. I'm like, wait a second, it's light out. It's not normal.
Man, I tell you, I had a rough night. I woke up this morning, I didn't know what day it was.
Oh wow! I mean, you
So-
slept really deep.
Oh, our electric went on and off, and my dogs went crazy, and I went crazy trying to muzzle them. And
Yeah, it was a bad
calm
little
them down.
storm that came through.
It
last
was
night.
unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woke up one of
And
my girls.
My dogs seemed to know it was coming before I did.
Oh wow!
And I'm like, daggone. All right, are we taking a picture? She doesn't like it when my lips are moving, but anyway. It's the only way I know I'm thinking. Brandon, are you in sales? You're going to be on time today, aren't you?
I'm going to be on time today.
You'll be there by the time they open.
I've got an appointment meeting me at 9 o'clock too.
Do you really? 4
I do.
sheds or 2?
No, it's actually a trailer.
Trailer, there you go.
Yeah. So
It's been a good week, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
The fair week brings a lot of people to our community. This week, next week, just brings them in. And we got the trailers, man, and people, they ain't never seen that many.
Right, and we actually, I sold a trailer yesterday to a gentleman that's actually a contractor that does repair work for the fair.
So would not have got him had it not been for the fair.
Right.
There you go.
I sold a trailer to guys that work with Big Al.
Really?
Yesterday,
There you go.
yeah.
Who's Big Al?
The roast beef.
Big Al's roast beef?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you really?
Yeah.
His son. 20-foot enclosed car hauler?
24-footer.
24-foot. I talked to him.
Yeah.
I told him to get up with Brandon.
Well, he could talk to me.
I think I might have said Mr. Ritter.
We're going to have to change the name on the deal, just to be fair.
Yeah, just to be fair.
It's already closed. Sorry.
It's already closed, yeah. You're going to have to get him on the next one.
And just buy me lunch.
Buy him lunch every day next week. All right. So anyway, Brandon, what is going on?
Oh man, just a lot of things. Like you said, it's been a great week, very busy week, and that's big thanks to the customers.
And it's been hot. You guys go out there with them, but it's been hot. It's been hot.
We try to stand inside the showroom and point to the trailer.
Yeah.
Typically, the customer.
Yeah, that goes over real good. They can get that anywhere.
Yeah.
What they really want is for you to go outside and kick some tires.
No, we go out, we walk around, and that's one thing I like to promote a lot. If it's snowing outside, if it's freezing cold, if it's hot.
You really do go outside with them.
If it's raining, we go outside. Now, if it's like torrentially downpouring, like lightning and thunder,
you'll send Brooks.
We tend to try to say, hey, can we wait for this to
right,
calm
so it's a little
down?
more safe because our umbrella has a metal thing.
And we're standing around a lot of iron. So
okay. I want to switch gears for a minute.
Okay.
All right. I want you to give some parenting tips. What was the thing you did the other day to help your daughter go to sleep? I thought that was quite ingenious.
Oh,
I noticed the Weller shirt.
I think the word is epiphany. I was laying in bed with her.
So how old is she?
She's 2.5.
Okay.
And she's always had a little bit of an issue with going to sleep.
Okay.
And so here for a while,
so it's not new. This is
right.
Okay.
We've either had to sit next to her, hold her, help her fall asleep. The other two are great, but
all right.
So we just upgraded them to, we call them big girl beds, but twin beds.
Okay.
And I was laying in there to help her fall asleep, and the first night it was miserable. I mean, she was up every couple hours screaming for mommy or daddy. So I'm laying in there on the bed, and I'm like, I've got to figure something out because I've got to get some sleep. And I'm like, wait, she wants me next to her. I'm going to fabricate something to make her think I'm next to her.
Okay.
So I took a pillow, and we had an extra pillow, and I'm like, well, I'll just put my work shirt on because she can smell the
hat on,
or whatever, and my hat. She's used to me wearing my hat. So I took a big pillow, wrapped my work shirt around it, and then I took a smaller pillow and shoved it down in there and put my hat on it, and then put the blanket down below the bottom of the pillow so it looked like I was laying there.
It kind of did.
And, if you go to my Facebook, you can see the picture of it, and it does. If you look at it at a glance, it looks like I'm laying there next to her. And she actually, that first night, ended up sleeping until about 4:30, and the only reason why she woke up at 4:30 is because Daddy fell off the bed.
Really?
Yeah. So
she was worried about you.
Should you tell him the next night story?
I was going to go to the next night. Yeah. The next night was a little rough because she had a fever, but the third night she slept till about 2, but woke up screaming at the top of her lungs. So I ran into the bedroom to see what was up, and she was holding my head in her hands.
Now she's traumatized.
She was like, her face was like, what just happened? So I just threw everything on the ground and ended up laying there in bed with her until she fell back asleep.
Gosh, Brandon. All right, I didn't know all that.
Parenting 101. You go with the learning curve. You figure things out.
Constantly adjusting.
Absolutely.
So if you need any parenting advice or have any, Brandon is up for counsel or receiving counsel.
I have 3 kids under the age of 3, so
right. He's got his hands full.
Yes,
all of them,
and they're all girls at that.
And they're all girls. 3 weddings coming up.
Oh,
yes,
3 boyfriends
at Brandon's expense. Keep that in mind. You get to pay for their college and their weddings.
Oh.
All right, just plan for it.
I'm about to go home. I'm stressed out now.
Nah, just sell more trailers.
There you go.
All right. Anyway, anything else?
Oh, well, I guess on top of that, come on in and see us. We're open at 9, and
I just thought it was very neat. So look up Brandon Ritter on Facebook, and you can see that picture there a couple days ago.
Yeah,
it was pretty ingenious. I was proud of you.
I hope it continues to work. I hope she doesn't pull my head off every night.
Right. Well, you're going to have to sit down and sew something together so you have this
actual. Yeah.
Right. Something would sit up at the dinner table.
I told Megan, I said, we just need to buy a body pillow.
Right.
Because then it'd be all one
They got them for sale at the fair, made out of bamboo something.
Oh, there you go. I'll have to look at them.
Okay. All right.
It still doesn't help the fact that she needs somebody to kind of lay there with her. That's what I'm trying to break her of, is you can go into bed, because her twin sister is about 10 feet away from her. Goes right in, lays right down, sleeps the entire night, slept through the storm last night.
Wow.
No problem at all. The storm comes through last night, Lila's up. Oh, thunder. I'm like, calm down. So got my hands full with her, but I love every minute of it.
Who calms you?
I'm always calm, right?
Okay.
Right? I got my
Yeah,
fingers
we're
crossed.
going to have to get some verification on that. All right, Brandon, you're going to be in sales anytime here, right?
Yep,
In other
yep.
words, the store opens at 9?
Yes.
337-8228's the number.
He'll be back
Weller's
with us one more time.
What?
He'll be back with us one more time,
Brooks is
too.
going to hold you in here.
Yeah.
All right.
Strap me down.
So we just have a new strategy. We're just trying to get somebody in sales by 9.
Yes.
So Terry and Earl and Jason don't have to do it all. We're just
There we
working
go.
them 3 guys to death, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Just can't take it.
1 Saturday. Oh, wait, 4 Saturdays a month.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Now, I probably don't have time to talk about Wilson's auction, but man, they have got some stuff for sale. They even have a booth at the fair, and every single night at the fair, they have a parade. It's kind of neat. And Dave Wilson's in it, driving a little horse-drawn carriage, you know, and he's just a good guy. So we'll talk about Wilson's after the break. Is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He's a good customer, too. He came in and bought a generator off of us.
Did he really?
Yeah.
All right. Dave Wilson. He's
Real
also a
pleasant to
good
deal
public
with.
servant.
Yeah.
You know, he's just a good person all the way around. Hey, we gave away some ink pens. You want to try it one more time?
Sure.
Real quick, dial this number, 337-7300 if you want 100 ink pens for free. I'll tell you all about the shipping and handling later. 337-7300, 100 free ink pens. Call now. Leave your name and number. That's all you got to do. We're taking a break from the radio. We're going to talk about this help wanted position because I have more questions for Colin. Okay, I want to know if there's any mental aptitude tests for this job or anything, okay? Because that's important, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes.
You know, and here Brooks thought IQ had to do with golf scores. Hey, we got a phone call. We should take it, but we told him it would just go to the voicemail, okay? Here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to answer it. I've answered the phone. You're live. Good morning. Hey, how you doing? Do you want 100 ink pens, Snooky?
Yes, I do. If they got to work.
Oh, these are our old used ink pens. I had no idea you were expecting them to work.
Okay.
No. No, they're brand new in the package. We'll set 100 of them aside for you. How about that?
Make sure they work. I bet testing everyone for me.
Testing everyone. Well, how about this? How about you bring me some blank checks? I'll sign a bunch of blank checks for you. How about that? With them.
Okay.
So there'll be 100 blank checks and 100 ink pens waiting for you.
Okay.
All right, now don't get me overdrawn with those checks. Make them out for small amounts.
Okay.
Thanks, Snooky. Bye. All right, sorry about that. I got all messed up there. I answered the phone.
You weren't supposed to answer, were you?
I wasn't supposed to answer it. Put Snooky down for 100 ink pens. Okay? I think Katie wanted to get in the building, Brandon. So, anyway, want to let you know that we're talking about this help wanted position, and it's a very serious position.
Very serious.
Very serious, okay?
No, it is.
There's no height or weight requirement, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, so
Let's
what's
get a
the
look
deal?
at you first. No, I'm just kidding.
No, don't talk like that.
Equal opportunity employers is
Everybody's welcome to apply.
That's
no
right.
height, weight, legal, illegal, doesn't matter. Everybody can apply.
Yes.
Is that
Everybody.
right?
Yes.
Please, let's not.
This is going to be what's called a 1099 position.
Oh, 1099.
1099.
I love those things.
Yes.
I can pay my own taxes.
That's right.
Okay.
You have the opportunity to. Yeah.
And I have the opportunity to offset some expenses that are incurred in earning that money.
Exactly. You know, if you have to drive somewhere, you know,
Use a
your fuel,
vehicle,
your mileage,
ink
you know,
pens.
I think that
the cost of ink pens nowadays.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Right. You could get the
All
free.
right, we need some help.
So anyway, what we're looking for
Help
somebody to sell
wanted.
this ad right here. We're also looking for somebody to sell advertising commercials.
Yes, because we want to make more commercials. We had fun making that commercial the other day.
We did. That was pretty good.
That was
turned
really
out
good,
really
to
good.
be honest with you. Did you see it, Brooks?
Yeah, it was really good.
What was in it?
It was you and a truck and a power washing guy in the behind.
Okay.
2 power washing guys.
Yeah.
2 of them.
Yep. So we're talking about Scott Sockerator, his business,
Yep.
Professional Power Wash. He does a great job.
And
but-
that's a commercial that's going to run during Dan Gaffney's show,
Right.
5:30 to 7 weekdays.
He's on 5 days a week.
Right.
So there's an opportunity for 5 days a week. But this right here, actually, this ad
Sliver.
right here on the side, Jim calls it the sliver.
What do you call it?
I call it the ad bar or whatever.
Okay.
You know, it's just a little spot on the screen there. But that's up for about a half hour. So it's up for a half-hour segment. So there's going to be commercials
Sitting right there all the time.
Right
during
there.
The whole show.
That is a good branding.
Yes, it is.
Branding piece of advertising.
Right.
So it's going to just have your brand out there in front of people at all times,
Right.
you know, during this spot. And they're going to just remember your name. So next time somebody wants event production done or sales
They're gonna
or
see your
installation,
name.
they're going to know Mid-South Audio is who they need to contact.
Sales and service, recording studio.
This is
Okay.
called keeping you top of mind.
Yep.
Top of mind.
Is that the thing? That's what people tell me all the time. Top of mind. Top of
Right.
mind. That's why I cut my hair.
Yeah.
Didn't want anything in the way.
Get a little closer to the top of your mind. So anyway, we're looking for somebody that can go out and sell that preferably has some previous sales experience. It doesn't necessarily have to be media sales, but just sales experience in general would be good to have for that. So and we're seeing it as probably a part-time job.
Okay.
And a commission-based job. So I think you have the opportunity to make
it's a
some
good
decent
percentage.
money. It is a good percentage, yeah.
Yep. So
Yep.
anyway,
So-
we need help. And
Yep.
you don't have to do the ads. They don't have to do the ads. You would meet people, make a contact, make the sale, do the paperwork, and we'll do the rest.
Yeah, but we prefer somebody from the audience that really believes in this show, believes in Dan Gaffney's show, and realize that the opportunity that is there for the customer, and we really believe we can help your business with these advertising opportunities.
Because everybody so far has been very happy with the results.
Yep, I agree.
Okay.
So get in touch with me. You can message me on Facebook or get in touch with Jim through Facebook or any other way. Just get in touch with one of us and say, hey,
What's he
I'm
saying?
interested. I'd like to talk.
Okay. Talk is cheap. Service is priceless. All right. What's next? Brooks, we're still
not
Anybody else want 100 ink pens, okay? So the question was arisen. Are they new or are they used? Okay? Now, I presume these work, right?
I would hope so. They're sealed.
They're brand new ink pens. 10 of them in a pack. They're a brand called Papermate. All right? We've got them in blue or black. We're giving away, I feel like an infomercial. We're giving away, absolutely free, 100 ink pens to the next person that calls.
While supplies last.
337-7300. What?
I said while supplies last.
Right. And wait. We'll add a second 100 for just a small handling charge. No, it's 100 ink pens for free. So if there's 10 in a pack, Brooks, how many packs is that?
10.
10 packs of 10, absolutely free. You say, what's it going to cost me? It's not going to cost you anything, except they're going to hold you up here for about 40 minutes while they find them. No, I'm just kidding you. I'm not going to answer the phone, okay?
Yes.
I'm going to let it go to voicemail. Is that all right? This is our high-tech phone system, everybody.
We got a new one coming in.
Oh, we got something coming in. We had another phone call for the 100 free ink pens. I can't believe that. So, if you're just tuning in and you want 100 ink pens absolutely free, this has never been done on this show before. I don't know why. Probably because I didn't feel like giving away 100 ink pens. They're brand new. They've never been used. Is this word called hermetically sealed? They're hermetically sealed. Never been touched by human hands. Just a bunch of monkeys put them in there. But anyway, if you want 100 ink pens for free, call now, okay? That's better than the razor deal, all right? The ink pen of the club month. That's what we need to start. Brooks will send you a new ink pen once a month.
Do you know how many ink pens we have? Like, are we giving away too many?
How many pens do we have? Hundreds of thousands of these
I have
things?
no clue.
Okay. 100 ink pens for free. Your last chance. 337-7300. Operators are standing by now. They won't answer the phone. They're going to let it go to voicemail. All right. So that's it. Leave your name and number. Okay, what's next, Brooks? Wilson's Auction. Can I talk about Dave Wilson?
Yeah.
Wilson's Auction is on Route 113 in Lincoln, Delaware. Been there over 40 years. Dave Wilson and his team do a great job. They're having a big auction today. Inside, outside, there's stuff all over the place. People want their ink pens, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Anyway, Wilson's Auction, Route 113 in Lincoln. They've got stuff inside, outside, all kinds of stuff. They sell it absolute to the highest bidder, okay? So whether you want tools, whether you want exercise equipment, whether you want jewelry or furniture or appliances, the building is full of stuff. You can go to their website, wilsonsauction.com. That's on the web. All right? So wilsonsauction.com. You can call them on the phone, 422-3454. Is that right? It is. What a guess. 422-3454. wilsonsauction.com. Look up their booth. It's in the marketplace. It's like the big air-conditioned tent at the fair. Look them up there. And every evening about maybe 5 or 6 o'clock, there's a little parade through the fair, and Dave Wilson's always on this horse-drawn carriage, leading the team. Okay, and he has a little carriage behind him. So that's Dave Wilson.
He's all dressed up too, isn't he?
He's all dressed up, big top hat and everything.
Yep.
So he's a good guy. He's a busy guy, good public servant, good man. So if you want to sell something, take it to Wilson's Auction. You want to buy something, go to Wilson's Auction. If you want a car, Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock, they have their auto auction. So anyway, we are saying Dave Wilson's a good guy to deal with. Can we do our next guest?
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
You think he's up for it?
I think so.
All right, well, come on down. Here. Sean from First Class Heating and Air. He is here. He is excited. He's here. I don't know if he's excited.
Definitely excited.
Good morning. We're going to get our picture taken. We have a new picture taker. Her name is Katie. She's doing a great job.
Yep. Perfect.
So anyway, there's no red eye this morning.
Oh, perfect. Even
better. All right. So anyway, man, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing very well. It's been a very busy summer. It seems like I haven't been here in a long time.
I know. It seems like it was more than a month ago.
Yeah. But it's been very, very hot, very busy. The last 2 weeks have just been.
But you got crazy. The team.
We do. Yep, absolutely. We've been staying very, very steady.
I recommended you just recently to somebody over the weekend. They were posting on who would you recommend where, and I said, "Why don't you give First Class Heat?" And they said, I've dealt with them before.
Good.
And
good.
I said, "Why don't you call right now and get your name on the schedule so they can get to you quicker?" They didn't think to call over the weekend. I said, "So why don't you call now? Because you probably put them in order somehow by the calls."
Absolutely. Yeah, they get taken care of as soon as they come in. So
she sent me a note saying they called me Monday morning, they fixed it Monday, I'm tickled to death.
Great.
Yep, this was a week or two ago, but it was like, wow. And I was just suggesting, since it was over the weekend, just call and get your name on the list.
Yeah. Yeah, they, this time of year is very, very difficult. And we tell everyone, don't wait. Call in whenever you have a problem.
Right.
We have 24-hour answering on-call service, so somebody's always there to answer the phone. Somebody's always there to take care of them. Contract customers obviously get first priority on things like that too. So it's very, very important
having
to
a maintenance
have something
contract
like that. But the downside is when we get to these heat and hot spells that we're having, the systems are tested. They're not really set up for the 100-degree heat index we have. We designed these systems for about a 20-degree difference. So if your house is maintaining, and we've saved this a lot in the last couple of weeks, if your house is maintaining 74 or 75 degrees on these 100-degree days, that's very, very good.
Okay.
If you're setting it to 68 and it's not getting there, it's stressed. It's doing what it can, but it will come down tonight. So just remember that. If you're maintaining those temperatures, obviously, if it's much higher than that, then there could be something definitely wrong with it. But we do get a lot of those calls. But we get a lot of the other calls where, hey, we have no air conditioning right now, and you go in some of these houses and it's 100 degrees in the house and quite warm. So we're able to handle all of those things, all the way around, and even doing change-outs. We're doing 6 days a week. We're doing change-outs. The guys are really, really strong.
You mean putting a brand new system in?
Brand new systems. We've had it where we've had a system that's gone down one day and then installed the next. So that's not an uncommon thing to do. If we can accommodate you, we definitely will.
And you go statewide?
Yes. Yep.
And in parts of Maryland?
And down into Maryland. Yep. All the way down through. Go to the Virginia line. Over to the Bay Bridge and all the way up through to the Pennsylvania line and down. So pretty much the whole peninsula.
So if you're not sure, give a call, because I believe you've shared with us before that you have customers that live somewhere else that you also service their house, maybe in Maryland or upstate Delaware, and they also have a house down here.
Yes, yeah, that's very common. We have quite a lot, and we have a satellite office up north, so we do a lot of the all the northern calls. People say, well, are you close enough to us? Yes, we have full staff up north, so they are running the calls out of there. You don't have to wait for
somebody to drive from Millsboro.
Exactly right.
Okay.
And we're spread out all over, so we're pretty diverse in how we can get to you very quickly, which is nice.
Vehicles are all lettered, so when they show up, it's really them.
It's us. Yeah, absolutely.
Another nice thing about you guys is you have a human being answer the phone 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
So, I personally, years ago, used to deal with what I would call some owner operators, and they're all good people. I'm not knocking them. It's just I was always nervous. In other words, when you call and then you leave a message on an answering machine, and then you wonder, did they get it? Didn't they get it? Did it go through? And are they going to call me back? Or at least with you guys, you get a human being.
Right.
and then the human being ends up finding the answers and getting back to you.
Exactly. Yeah, we try to take care of everyone as fast as possible. You're always going to talk to someone, like you said, and get the problems resolved, because it's a very demanding. It's a very instant industry that we're in right now, and we cannot wait for to be comfortable. Right. Even not. It used to be that heating was the most important thing. You can't go without heat. Now I think air conditioning is worse. I think, you go into some houses and you can always put on extra clothes. Everyone says that, but in the summertime when it's
can't take enough off
like that, and it's also a dangerous thing. They if you have allergies or asthma or different things like that, it affects breathing, and it can be a very dangerous thing for people.
Health reasons.
We want to make sure that everyone is taken care of like that. So
you have a booth at the fair?
We do. Yep.
Do you go work the fair?
I do. I'm going to be up there this week. On and off. In fact, I just got an email on the way in here about days that we're going to be up there. So we're separating that. But we have people that are working that all the time. At Connor, working really, really hard. Diana and Gil are going to be in and out of there. So we've got a really strong crew. The nice part about that booth is fully air conditioned.
I saw.
So that's very nice.
It's like a trailer.
It is. Yep. We got a full capacity. It's a Mitsubishi trailer, so we have the equipment all in there. Everything's operating. You can hear how quiet they are.
The ductless system.
Exactly. Yeah, you feel how quiet and feel how comfortable it is. I think they're maintaining 68 degrees the other day inside there.
Really? So if you just need to cool down,
exactly. We had
stop by the booth.
It was great last year. A lot of people were walking through there just exactly for that, just to cool off. But this year we've got a great spot. I think right in there by the entrance. You do have a good spot. Yeah. They're really pretty happy about that.
You get them coming or going.
Exactly, both sides of it. But definitely just walk through there. They can schedule appointments for you. They can answer any questions. Like you said, myself and a couple of the other comfort consultants will be there this week, a little bit in and out. But there's always going to be somebody there to answer any questions or take care of anything you need. Or just if you've thought about doing a ductless system and you've seen them around, this is a good opportunity to see, look at the outside units, see how quiet they actually are, and feel the cold that's coming out of those units. It's absolutely amazing. So they're great for supplemental rooms or for whole houses or for anything.
Or a kid's playhouse.
We put them in dog
houses. Or a workshop.
We put them in garages. We put them in. We had customers that have St. Bernards, and we put them in dog houses.
That's a good idea.
So they're
that way they got heat and air.
They got both of it, and air conditioning a little bit more important to them.
Right. Yeah, St. Bernards for sure.
Yeah, but it's a great thing. So. And of course, we obviously do all other systems too. So there's, if you're having problems with your regular system, even if you're not having problems and you're thinking about just upgrading or maybe getting something prepared for the future.
But I also asked you this before, and I think it's kind of neat. You'll work on pretty much any brand, whether somebody bought it from you or not.
Absolutely.
Because I run into a lot of people, because, since I've been associated with you, I'm now talking heating and air all the time. And I run into people say, well, I bought a house, and I honestly don't know who put the heating and air conditioning system in. I don't even know if I got a warranty or how old it is or anything. I want to just bring it up to speed. Yep. So that would be like a good maintenance
Absolutely.
call.
Yeah.
Just
if everything's working, that's a good thing, but you want to keep it working.
Right.
So, once you get through the season, it's always great to go through and do a couple, tune up at least once a year. We always recommend twice a year, but once a year just to have it gone through and make sure everything is operational. It's going to save you money if it's not quite up to par on refrigerant, or if it's not quite tuned up on gas side of it or oil. It just costs more money to operate, and that could cause problems down the road. It's just like any other mechanical device. You need to maintain it. These systems run 300 plus days a year typically, so that's a long time for nonstop running that you want to make sure that they are going to be fine. So when we have the 100 degree heat index days, it's working, and when we have the the really cold days, it's working too. So absolutely, any brand, any make. Even if you don't know, even if you just bought a house, a lot of brand new houses, they may not have a labor warranty that comes along with that. So, you have somebody taken care of. If it is a manufacturer and it's under a warranty, a parts warranty, we can warranty pretty much just about any manufacturer with
parts.
Can
you really?
Yeah, we can get that under warranty. We have a pretty good relationship with pretty much all manufacturers. So we can get any parts under warranty on that as well. So
all I got to do is give you a call.
Yep.
You got a human being answering the phone 24/7, and you offer 24/7 emergency service.
Right. Yeah, they can get out there and
still offering financing if need be.
Absolutely. Yeah, financing on anything we sell. they can finance. Actually, they can even finance large repairs if necessary. So we have some different financing options on there. So if it's not
you mean
time
like
to
$5,000 or $10,000?
Yeah, or under that. Honestly, even if you have a system that's maybe out of warranty, but you're not ready to change the whole unit out yet. If it's still in decent enough shape, but you have to do a major component,
and you weren't planning
or
on
something. Yeah, just something to buy time. We can finance. I think we've even financed $1,500 jobs before.
Really?
So there's some different opportunities in it. Because let's face it, these things are expensive. The units are equipment is different than it ever has been. There's more technical. So there's a lot more involved with it. But we can take care of all those and get it into a budget where it actually makes sense. The worst feeling in the world is going into something and not thinking that you can afford to have air conditioning or heat.
But needing it.
Yeah, but absolutely needing it. So, we have different programs that we work with all the time to take care of that as well. So
what's that
really
other thing called? Energized Delaware?
Energized Delaware, yeah, it's still going very strong. We actually just got an email the other day, and we have done almost just a little over $500,000 in rebates for customers.
Oh my goodness!
Just a little over a year. It started about
what a savings!
It's been great. We're one of the largest, if not the largest, provider for the Energized Delaware rebates in the state.
And not many companies even qualify to be involved with that.
Correct. Yeah, you have to be certified in that. You have to have a home performance background. You have to have basically it's a big paperwork process. We teamed up with a great auditing company that does the independent audits for us, and we can do, once they get their report back, we can do anything to the house too. So if they find there's air sealing, insulation work, or something else that needs to be done,
type things.
Yeah, we can take care of all that. More importantly, you get the rebates on the equipment. So we get some pretty good rebates back on that. Up to $2,200 on high efficiency systems. I mean, and that's a check directly back to you on something. It's not a rebate that you have to apply for or it's come off. You'll get a check in the mail within 4 to 6 weeks for $2,000, $2,200. We've had customers that get $4,000 or $5,000 back or more because they're doing insulation work and air sealing. We have a huge project we're working on right now over in Lewis that they're doing spray foaming in all the walls, attic insulation, spray foaming that, doing ductless units, other systems, full crawl space encapsulation work with all air sealings, and they're going to get a tremendous amount of money back from just participating in the program. And it's work they had to have done anyway.
That's a great program, and like I say, I believe you'd shared with us, very few companies are involved, especially to the degree that you just described.
Yeah.
In other words,
exactly. Anyone that's run through Delaware, if it is a system or if it's a situation that qualifies, we will run them through that program. We'll offer that program, I guess, to them. There is a fee to do that. There's a $100 test fee, but for that you get some smart sensors, you get CFL light bulbs, you get power strips, so you get a lot of things for that. It's almost $100 worth of stuff to offset that cost. But more importantly, you get that rebate reservation. So single zone ductless units are getting $675 back just for doing it. So $100 investment, you net $575 back. It's a no-brainer.
Pretty good return on your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. What do we got?
934-8900.
Same number for everywhere.
Yep, absolutely. Firstclasshvac.com. Go to our website, check that out. They have all the links and all the testimonials and everything on that. So it's a great thing. Hope to see you all at the fair this week.
All right, you're going to be up there.
I will be up there. Should be hot.
Good. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Sean, and you take care of yourself. All right.
You do the same.
Take one of those magnets with you if you would, just for the heck of it. Well, I'll take my new card too with the magnet.
Take it all. There we go.
Take it all. What the heck? All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. Take the whole stack of them. All right. I'll see you later. All right. Take care. All right. First Class Heating and Air. I deal with them all the time. I love them. Very good people. I'm very happy with them. So please give them a shot. Give them a chance. We'll go from there. While we're at it, I do want to mention L&W Insurance Agency real quick. Just met with them the other day. And talked about all of the different insurances we have with them, auto and life and health and commercial coverages and liability coverage and just a lot of different things. And I realized I haven't got time to know what I should have and shouldn't have. And they suggest things. I don't always take every suggestion, but they suggested some stuff lately that I've been thinking about anyway, and I just need to go ahead and do it. And I just want to let you know, if you need an insurance agent that is local, that has been around a long time, we're talking like 85 years they've been in business, they will take good care of you. So they have commercial coverage, they have residential coverage, auto insurance, life insurance, health insurance, renter's insurance, umbrella policies. If you need insurance or have insurance related questions, they will help you out. Now, another thing, they're really very pleased with a service they offer. It's when you have a claim. Okay, I'm sure everybody that's listening could say, I remember my insurance claim, because you remember that a lot more than you remember how much your insurance was, because some insurance claims don't leave people with a good taste in their mouth. Well, at L&W, they get involved. If you have an insurance claim and you deal with them, they want to get involved. They want to get in the middle. They want to work between you and the insurance company, so when it's all said and done, you're satisfied. And I've personally experienced it more than once because I own so much stuff. There's always something going on, and that's why I like dealing with L&W. It's the service that you can't get anywhere else, because that is what L&W is famous for. Phone number 856-73 no. Wrong number. 856-7828. 856-7828. It's lwinsurance.com on the web. Tell them I sent you. Good people to take good care of you. Man, we only got a few minutes left before 9 o'clock. Brandon Ritter, what is on your mind?
Well, first I was going to say your show definitely works. Right after
what happened now?
Right after my segment, I had a rush of friend requests on Facebook to want to see that picture that I posted.
Really?
And my likes and notifications went crazy, so people are starting to look at that picture.
That's why we're trying to get an advertising person to help us advertise.
There you go.
Or sell ads. All right, so you're getting ready to mosey on over to the store?
Yep, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going across the
You want to talk to
there.
Brandon? Call him on the store phone, 337-8228, and say, hey, Brandon, sell me a trailer and give me some parenting advice while you're at it.
There you go.
Now, we are not licensed or insured to offer parenting advice. So any parenting advice you receive is solely the responsibility of Brandon Ritter,
who is not also licensed or insured and knows not
it's
what he's
worth
talking
every
about.
penny you're paying.
There you go.
And if it's worth any more than that, it's just a bonus, right?
Right.
All right.
Right. So yeah.
How'd you like the phone calls for the 100 ink pens?
Yeah.
That was cool, wasn't it?
People need some ink pens.
Evidently. I hope we got them.
That's a deal.
Yep, I gotta have to read the warranty for Snooki. All right, so anyway, I'm making sure he fills out the warranty forms on each one of them.
Right.
All right, so anyway, look, they're over there eating, passing it around. Oh, see if Brooks wants any. Brooks is like, yeah, you know, darn tootin' I do. Donuts, food.
Hey, I declined one earlier.
Open mouth, insert food.
Mute mic.
What?
Mute
mic. Mine or yours? All right, Brandon. So
anyways, I'm gonna go in there. We're opening up now, so I'm ready to serve you, show you whatever we got: sheds, trailers, carports.
How long have you been selling?
I've been selling for about 9 years.
9 years. Just a teenager when you started.
I was getting married, needed a good job.
Okay, and here you are.
Here I am.
Still married and still needing a good job.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding you. We're happy to have you.
I enjoy it.
It's fun watching you grow and get all uptight and antsy and.
What do I do?
What do I do?
How do I walk across the street? There's a car coming.
What if an ant hits me? or trips me?
There's an ant in the way. I can't get
my
across.
gosh. No. Hadn't he gotten better, Brooks? A lot better.
A lot better.
Yeah, he has gotten a lot better.
He has grown.
You used to be very annoying.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't he?
Yeah, now he's just a little bit annoying.
Now
it switched. You know, when I got married, I was the best thing to my wife, and I was annoying here. Okay. Now they're starting to enjoy me, and I'm not so annoying here, but I'm really annoying to my wife.
It's kind of like when you're first getting married and you're going for premarital counseling. The couple sitting on the couch, they're holding hands, and they just love each other, and she laughs, and he says, isn't her laugh just so cute? Then a few years later, life sets in, and they're back in that office, and they're at the opposite ends of the couch, and she laughs, and the guy says, "Isn't that laugh annoying?"
The way he chews, he's so annoying. The way he chews.
The way he chews. Gosh, he snorts when he chooses. Chooses. I meant chews.
Didn't clean up his crumbs.
Didn't clean up his crumbs. I've gotten really good at picking up my shoes and socks. Instead of leaving them out in the living room, I just drop them in the middle of the floor in the bedroom. So no, I'm well trained. Well trained. Maybe not well groomed, but well trained.
How many years did that take?
39. Denise has done a good job of putting up with me. So a good wife is priceless.
Very.
So anyway, we're very fortunate there, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
All right. So enough said on Brandon being annoying, because he's not annoying anymore.
No.
He's doing good.
You enjoy my conversations out on the trailer lot. So.
Right. So I got Brooks and Brandon, just in case you didn't know, they're brothers.
Yep.
Some people think you're twins.
Yeah.
So
we actually have somebody that just started working here not too long ago that was convinced we were twins.
I got all the nutrients.
You know, what's that movie, Twins? What's it called? Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, and Danny DeVito. It's called Twins, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it, right?
Yep.
Except
underneath this shirt, it really looks like that, too.
I say, I'm the short, fit one, and he's the tall, not so fit one.
Well fit. He's well fit.
Well, my clothes well fit.
Yeah, Brooks's clothes. Well, Brooks is taking his health serious now.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Right? He's
doing
growing
good.
a beard.
Yep. Making myself look older.
Eating donuts.
Yep.
He only ate them one at a time, though, didn't he?
Right.
I only ate one.
And they're small. Right. So he ate them 12 donuts. What?
They're lemon flavored, so
And they're, oh, that's right. Lemon flavored. He's getting his fruits.
He went from one bag to one donut.
Right. Isn't he doing good?
He's doing very good.
He's pacing himself. Now he's embarrassed to eat another one.
Disclaimer, I'm allowed to pick on my brother. He's my brother.
That's true.
It's all good.
Right.
I got broad
All right.
shoulders.
Well,
He does have broad shoulders.
It comes back at me off
But he gets
camera.
uptight easy, doesn't he?
He does.
Man, Brooks gets mad in a heartbeat.
That's why I'm on
Somebody
blood
should
pressure
come
medicine.
in and try him today. What?
That's why I'm on blood pressure medicine.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Thank you, Jim.
337-8228. Mr. Ritter is who you're looking for, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We're taking a quick break. I think me and Colin. What? The show is over. I forgot. Fran, thank you very much. Everybody have a good weekend. If you see me at the fair, let's take a selfie. And other than that, you can buy me something to eat. All right? See ya. My Cozy until 10 o'clock. Colin, just keep reminding me of things I'm supposed to say. All right? We're on My Cozy till 10. Facebook Live. WellerDoesDelmarva.com. We're probably now off the radio, right?
Yes.
What do I do now?
You keep talking.
Hey, you know what I want to do next? I want to have a contest. Okay? I want you to be the first person to call and give me a bright idea. Is that okay?
Light bulb.
The first person to call. Where are you going? Are you leaving?
He's getting set up for outside.
Colin's going out. What, are you going to continue the show out there?
I heard that's what you're doing.
All right, let
supposed
me
to be
get
going
ready.
outside.
Well, let me get my hair straight. All right, Brooks, I'm switching microphones. Are you ready? All right, so now I can't do the great idea thing, can I?
Well, maybe we can do that later.
All right.
After you go outside.
I want to get rid of this hitch. All right, here we go. We're going outside, everybody. We're going outside. I'm ready. Here we go. I feel like the boy in the bubble. I'm going outside. So I'm going to walk backwards because we're going to talk about open trailers now. Oh my gosh, we've got them here. So I want to show you some of the differences. We forgot to do our ad. Help wanted. So let's not forget that. All right, we got a help wanted idea, me and Colin do. Here is a landscape trailer. Now, what I'm going to try to explain to you is there's different brands of trailers that have different features, and they're built differently, okay? And the reason I'm trying to help people understand this is because there's other people that sell trailers, but most places only sell one brand, maybe two. At Weller's, we sell multiple brands, and the reason we do that is so that you can have a good selection of trailers, okay? So right here, what size is this? This is a 12-foot long, 12-foot not counting the tongue, okay? 12-foot floor, 76 inches between the fenders. It's a 6 by 12, 76 by 12 landscape trailer. Now, it's made out of angle iron. Okay, it has 15-inch tires and wheels. It has a ramp gate that actually will fold flat or fold down. So if you want to load something up like a four-wheeler or a lawnmower or a golf cart, no problem. If you want to fold it flat in the floor because you're hauling some boards that are 14 or 16 foot long, you can fold it right down flat and haul something that's longer. So this is a very well-built trailer, and it is made out of angle iron. It's a brand called Curahee, okay? The tongue is made out of channel. It's a little bit stronger than angle iron, all right? Now, I'm going to go to the next trailer just to show you some differences in trailer. This has a treated wood floor. Now, the next trailer is a brand called Master Tow. Now, if you could still see any of the first trailer and some of this trailer, you'll notice this has two rails, okay? So the sides are actually higher. And instead of being angle iron, this entire trailer is all box tubing, meaning the metal has four sides to it. It's a box tubing frame, okay? So anyway, this is a brand called Master Tow. Powder-coated paint, even the tubing in the ramp gate is all box tubing, okay? So it's a box tubing frame trailer, all right? Master Tow. Much nicer thing. Even right here, see the fenders? They put door edge trim on the fender, just so it doesn't rust or snag your clothes when you walk by or have a rough edge to it or anything. Has nice tires and wheels. See the green valve cap? It means that this tire is filled with nitrogen, okay? Now, why would they put nitrogen in a trailer tire? And here's why. It's so that it will maintain air pressure consistently. You know how when it gets real hot out, a tire will build up pressure, and then when it cools down, the tire loses pressure? This way, with nitrogen, it's different than air. It doesn't gain or lose air pressure anywhere near as much as a tire just filled with air, okay? So you got a tire filled with nitrogen. You got the 2 rails. I don't know if you can notice this. I'll go back to here. Right here. See this little loop? This is a tie-down loop. It's where you would hook a strap or something like that to tie things down, okay? So it has some of those. It actually has like 8 of those. So this is a very heavy-duty trailer. Now, look at the framing. Look at the frame on this. Can you see it right here? This is the frame, and it comes right back here all the way to here. This is called a full wrap tongue. A full wrap tongue. Okay, where the other trailer, the tongue just goes under so far and stops. So I'm trying to say that we have multiple brands of trailers, and every single one of them is built differently. Okay, so when you're looking for a trailer, I understand there's plenty of places to sell trailers, but there's one and only one, Weller's Utility Trailers. We try very hard to give you great service. We've been in business 43 years. We have a lot of product in stock, not just because we like owning a lot of product. We want to give you, the customer, the opportunity to make the best buying decision that you can, okay? So we have just basic stuff. We have a little more premium stuff, and we will tell you the differences, because when you look at an ad and you just compare the price to the price to the price, there's not anybody going to explain it. When you go online, you're not going to get that either. We're old school. We wait on you. We go outside. We talk to you. Like Brandon said earlier, if it's raining, we're going to go outside with you if it's raining, if it's snowing. We like to give you good service before the sale, during the sale, and after the sale if you need us, okay? We're not claiming to be perfect. We do make mistakes, but if we do something and we need to make it right, we will. We have been in business 43 years, folks. So this is a Master Tow trailer, okay? They come in different sizes. Master Tow makes car trailers. They make equipment trailers. This is a landscape trailer. They even make tow dollies. So Master Tow is a good brand, and we are probably one of the only companies they have left that sells the box tubing trailer, okay? So we go with that. You come up to the front, you can't quite see it, but they're jack. It's a jack that will swing up out of the way so it won't bottom out if you hit a dip and bend it, and it has a little sand foot on the bottom of it, okay? So now we're going to go to the cat's meow. Now we're going to go to an aluminum trailer, okay? Very lightweight. Now right here I'm at the ramp gate of this trailer, okay? This gate is folded in half, so this gate will fold up. So it has less wind resistance. That's why a lot of people like that. It's as light as a feather, almost as light as a feather, because it's aluminum. So this particular brand of aluminum trailer is called Aluma. And one thing that they offer, and we sell another brand of aluminum trailer that's not built the same as Aluma. So we could show you right there, I could show you differences. Aluma is an aluminum framed trailer. An aluminum floor. It has an extruded aluminum floor. The ramp gate is aluminum. They put aluminum wheels on it. They put radial tires on it. It has torsion suspension, aluminum fenders, all LED lighting. Even these brackets are aluminum. This is a true aluminum trailer. And why I say that is because there are some brands on the market, and we sell another brand called Carry On. Carry On has steel wheels, non-radial tires, a wood floor. Now, of course, it's less expensive, but we want to show you why aluminum is the way to go, because it will carry a bigger payload. It's easier on the vehicle that pulls it. It lasts a lot longer. It doesn't rust, rot, chip, or peel. It's just a nice, well-built trailer. So you say, how does it carry a bigger payload? Well, if you take a trailer that's made out of steel and you take a trailer that's made out of aluminum, the aluminum trailer weighs less. So they both have the same axle, so you could put a bigger payload on an aluminum trailer. And we have aluminum trailers in single axle. We have them for golf carts and four-wheelers and lawnmowers. We have them in wider lengths, longer lengths. Some tilt beds, some have a ramp gate, some have sides on them. We also have equipment trailers that tilt. We have equipment trailers that have ramps that fold down. We have car trailers. We have bigger landscape trailers. We've got a nice selection, probably 40 or 50 aluminum trailers on the property, okay? And if not, we'll get you what you want. We're one of the bigger aluminum dealers in the area. So anyway, this is Aluma. Nice aluminum fenders, aluminum stake pockets for tying things down, or if you want to build sides. They're just a really quality trailer. Look at the tires. Radial tires. Somebody's blowing the horn. Radial tires, aluminum wheels. They're filled with nitrogen. See the green valve cap? Another great feature. So anyway, this is an Aluma trailer. When you get up to the tongue and the jack area, the jack is also a swivel jack. Swivels up out of the way, but it also comes with a wheel on it. So if you want to take this and roll it, look at it. I didn't even realize it was that light. See how easy that trailer is to move around? See how easy it is to pick up? This is a lightweight trailer, folks. So I'm just letting you know, Aluma makes a top-of-the-line aluminum trailer. So, do I go back inside or keep talking? So I think I'm going to go inside and take a couple phone calls. But here is an example of some single-axle landscape trailers, from an Aluma to a Master Tow to a Currahee. We've got many brands, many shapes, many styles. We offer financing. We take trade-ins. We've got 5 different salespeople to wait on you. We're open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, Saturday from 9 to 1. We offer financing. Even if you have challenged credit, we have financing for that. We take trade-ins. We're here for you. When you have a warranty claim, we try to get in the middle of it and help you if we can. We do your tag work if you're a Delaware resident. And we try our best to do a good job. How long we been in business? 43 years. I'm 59. Been in business since I was 16 years old. People that remember me, remember I used to work for Maypop Tire Company in Lincoln. And then at 16 years old, I bought it, and it was called Weller's Tire Service. So we were in the tire business for many years. So if you need any of what we got, my name is Jim Weller. I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. I have my son-in-law, Jason Troyer, helps me run the company. My assistant manager is Terry Spencer. A lot of people know him from the community. Then I have Brooks Ritter, who has been in sales here for quite a few years. His brother, Brandon Ritter. And then we also have Earl Jackson. We have a couple of ladies in the offices that do a great job. We have Teresa and Sharon there. And then we've got George in the shop, who's our mechanic. He does a great job there. And then we've got a couple other people that are like support staff that keep the place in good order. So we're Weller's Utility Trailers. If you've never been here, I invite you to stop by and do no more than just say hello and see what we're all about. So I'm going in the showroom. We're going to have a little fun now. So write the phone number down, 337-7300. We're going to play some games or have a contest or give you some crazy offers on something, okay? So I'm going back in, and I'm going to switch mics and so on. All right, here we go, everybody. Okay, I'm back. So here we are. I'm on this microphone now. Katie, why don't you come and sit down for just a minute? Give that to Brooks so he can take your picture.
You're going to let her talk?
And, I'm going to let her talk, her first time. Okay? So we're going to say hi to our newest helper, teammate. What would she be? The assistant executive producer? I don't even know what a title would be. Third?
The media specialist.
Media specialist. Whoa,
like
what a
that
name.
title.
Media specialist.
Yeah, that's nice.
This is Katie. How's Katie doing?
I'm well.
Good.
It's pretty good for a Saturday.
Pretty good for a Saturday. This is early for you. You don't normally get before 9 or 10?
Well, you know, I've been, I wish.
Okay.
I've been like on a new 5 o'clock regimen, so I'm getting used to it.
Are you really?
Yes. When I run, water my grass, have a couple cups of coffee.
Wait a minute. You run while you water your grass?
Yeah, technically, yes. Yes.
Okay.
I set the sprinkler up, go
And
run, come back, switch it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, what do you think of this show?
It's just fantastic.
Have you had fun?
I have,
All right.
absolutely.
Do you have any bona fide suggestions for us that you could share with the audience?
You do need some more room, I think, in here.
Do you
so
really?
you could have more people in.
Do you think, like, like a set of bleachers over there would help, or do you mean a
Bleachers,
bigger
definitely.
room?
You could have a studio audience.
We could.
You could
have
polls.
food.
You could work the audience.
We need more
That's
room
right.
over here too.
What's that?
So we need more room over here too.
Because you want a bigger bag of donuts.
Yes.
Okay.
We want like
Coffee.
a whole
See how
like
quick he
donut
was on that?
shelf.
Huh?
A whole donut shelf.
A whole donut shelf. So what we want is we want to take this show somewhere. So we're looking for somewhere to take it. So if you own a business, preferably a restaurant, I can't even think of another good idea, but some kind of a business that's open at 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning that we can go there and set up and do this show. That's what we're thinking. We're
You could
thinking
do a
out
whole
loud.
hour coffee with Wellers.
That's right. Right. I was thinking more if we were in a business that sold something too, we could make deals right on the air.
Absolutely.
Like, let's make a deal. You could spin the wheel to be eligible to let's make a deal and then go from there. So what are you doing? Do you go to the fair?
I will make
Okay.
some type of journey to the fair this week.
You will?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, it's hot.
It's very hot, and I
Yeah.
spend $1 million when I go, so I'm trying to avoid that.
Oh, really? Because you'll be there for a while.
I just spend too much. It's,
You
yeah.
overspend. Okay. Well, you could go in and win $1 million.
That would be fantastic.
And then go spend it. Not that I'm endorsing gambling. So, but anyway, it's entertainment. It's not gambling.
It's entertainment.
It's entertainment. I forgot that. Okay, so anyway, what else do we have next? I would like to play a contest or a game, okay? Do you have any ideas or suggestions? Brooks, we had some suggestions, didn't we?
We did.
I forgot what they were. Do you remember?
You're going to have people go on our website and find a product with a price.
There you go. What do they win? Okay, let's do this. Does anybody want a ticket to the fair? Okay, so we'll give away
That's
a
an
ticket
excellent prize.
to get into the fair. Okay, so I have tickets to get you in the fair, all right? What you've got to do is go to our website right now. What's our website?
www.wellers.com.
You gave too many W's.
No, I got
Didn't
three.
he?
www. We have some other people that just say ww. And I don't think it's going to work if you go to www.wellers.com.
Worldwide.
Well, we need to get that website too. Huh?
I'd leave all those W's out.
And just say
Wellers.com.
Wellers.com.
That works.
All right. You need to go to Wellers.com, find an item, any item, right?
Sure.
Call us on the phone and tell us about it. Look, Brooks is thinking,
I'm looking at the website
is
myself.
this any fun? He's saying, is this going to be fun? And we'll give
throw
you.
some pens into that deal.
No, I'm going to just give this away. Are the pens on the website?
I don't know, honestly.
Okay, that's probably why they're not selling. It's probably why I have to give them away. They're not on the website. How long we had them?
Oh, who knows?
Years. All right, so anyway, call now and talk just for a minute or two, or describe an item on our website, and I'll give you a ticket to get into the fair. 337-7300. 337-7300. Okay? That's not too complicated, right?
Not at all.
Okay, so you just give us a call, 337-7300, and then say, hey, I would like to tell you about an item you have on your website, and then we will give you a ticket to get into the fair. Is that okay? I can't believe it. Somebody is really calling already. Okay? Tell me when you're ready. You ready, Brooks?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, Katie?
I'm ready.
Is the caller ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, Brooks, are you ready on the website, Brooks? All right. Did you?
How you doing, Mr. Jim?
Good. Did you go to the website? Oh, you got to turn your TV down. Turn your TV down. We're getting feedback. Please. I think that's better. All right. Are you watching on TV or Facebook?
TV right now.
And have you watched before, or is this your first time?
Watch for you every week.
Every week. Well, good. Thank you. Thank you. Whereabouts are you calling from?
Bridgeville,
Delaware.
Delaware.
You're close.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like a ticket to the fair?
Sure. Be great.
Have you went to our website and seen anything?
Yes, you got a yellow kayak for $150 with the paddle.
He's right on it, is he, Brooks? All right, sir. Can we just get your name?
Lee Bibb.
Lee Bibb. How you doing, buddy?
All right, how you doing?
Good. And I really enjoyed having you at the pancake eating contest.
Thanks. My whole family enjoyed being there. It was a blast.
That was a nice.
And everything.
It was a nice time, nice article in the Cape Gazette, wasn't it?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that was cool.
Yep, I didn't know about it until your wife posted it. I saw her post, so I went out and got one.
Right.
Well, we're going to set this ticket aside for you. We're open today till 1, or you can get it Monday or Tuesday, whenever you want. One ticket to get you in the Delaware State Fair, okay?
Cool, appreciate it.
Will you take a couple selfies while you're there and tag me in them?
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
yeah, I selfie all the time.
All right, well, have fun, my friend.
All right, thanks. You too.
Bye-bye. Bye. Well, we got one already. That was pretty good, wasn't it? Now, let's have another little contest. You want to, Brooks? Brooks, what's he doing? He thinks he's entering the contest?
Taking a selfie.
All right, now, can we do another contest? I want to just have some fun here this morning. Is that all right?
Hey, it's your show.
Okay. Katie, is there anything you wanted to plug or talk about?
That kayak deal is amazing, by the way. It really is.
Are you a kayaker?
Well, I have a kid who's at camp who's going to come back a kayaker, so I have a feeling I'll be in the market for one.
I got 2 of them things. We used them once at Frontier Town a couple years ago when I had my camper. I don't think I've used... You know, you won't believe this. I was at Frontier Town, and we entered a photo contest, and we won. My photo won. It made it on their brochure.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I don't even know where that is, the thing I won.
Where did you win?
Like some free camping. A year or 2 ago.
It's probably expired now.
I hope it hasn't. All right, I need to go camping. All right, so what's the next thing we're going to do? Did you have a question? You want to do a commercial?
We need to talk about that help wanted position.
Help wanted. Do you want to come over here and talk with me?
I can, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, you're out of here, Katie. Thanks for stopping by, though. All right, Colin Walls is going to talk about an unbelievable opportunity where somebody can make up to $1 million a year or less selling advertising.
Right, yeah. Probably going to be less than that, but the opportunities are endless.
The sky's the limit.
Yeah. And what we're talking about is
I'm getting choked up.
A media sales position, and you're going to be selling ads for this show on television. You're going to have this ad right here that can be sold. Also, commercials. We'll be playing commercials doing this show. Also, on the Dan Gaffney show on My Cozy TV, Monday through Friday.
Right.
It runs from 5:30 to 7. And so we're looking for somebody that's kind of energetic, that's got some sales experience, and that believes in this product because we believe in it.
Yeah, they kind of got to be excited about it.
Sure, yeah. But we know what this can do. You know, we've seen results from advertising on this show, just the advertising we do ourselves as well as the advertising for other people during this show and the Dan Gaffney show on
yes, and you also could see how responsive our audience is.
Right, there's a good-sized audience, I believe.
And they like playing along and cutting up and kidding up. They're friends. They're our friends, you know.
And here's the thing. I think people feel a connection to this show and to Dan's show because it's local, it's live.
It's relevant.
And it's relevant. Yep, that's good. And so
a good one.
What we're doing is we're just looking for somebody that can go out and sell these products and sell the benefits of these products to some potential advertisers. So get in touch with me, Colin Walls, on Facebook. You can message me there, wallsservice@gmail.com if you want to email me. Or you can give me a call. You can call that number right there, 422-8110. Most of the time you can get a hold of me there. If not, they can take a message and I can get back in touch with you. Or if you want to message Jim, get in touch with him somehow. 337-7300 is always a good number to get in touch with him.
Or mail me just food gift cards.
Yeah, right. And so... Yeah, so we've also got some big news about this show and Dan's show. We cannot tell. We have been sworn to secrecy on that. No.
Just tell them.
It's not something we've bought, but it is very big news, I believe, for both shows. And, it's about a month away from us being able to.
He's very excited, isn't he?
So I am. I'm very excited. Brooks, do you even know about it?
I don't. I feel like when the show goes off air,
we can't tell you.
We can't tell you.
If we told you, you'd have to buy us breakfast.
Yeah.
I'd buy you breakfast.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
I have never, ever had Brooks make that offer.
Yeah, we're going to be starting 1 minute early every week. No.
Okay.
Now you have to buy us breakfast.
Yep.
No, that's not the news, but there is big news, and we want to...
You are playing this up way too big. You act like we're getting ready to change the size of our audience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That we're going to talk to even more people than we're talking to.
Yes, we are. We are.
You know, like anybody that buys advertising now is going to really make out in the future even more.
Right, because if you buy it now, you're going to get it at now price.
What's that called? Grandfathered in.
Future.
Oh, you're out of time,
you're
Colin.
grandfathered in. That's right.
Look at the zero. Ooh, it's pulsating.
We need to get a shot of that.
Yeah, that is a shot.
He wants to make sure I see it.
Yeah.
That
Oh, now
bright
it stopped
red.
moving, or have I been mesmerized?
Yeah, you've been memorized.
Is it still moving or not, Colin?
No, it's not moving anymore.
Okay.
No, you're just moving now.
Okay. All right, so we're looking for a salesperson. Got a lot of stuff to sell and give away and so on, but we want somebody to sell advertising so we can continue to work as hard as we work and maybe not for as little as we're working for.
Yeah.
Maybe we can yield a return on our investment. What a concept.
Wow.
Let me think about it.
Our accountants would love that.
Where would you like to take this show to?
I think we need to take it to a restaurant. I can tell you a restaurant I would like to go to. I don't know if I should
don't
say
name
it or
name.
not.
I would not. I'd
Let's
rather
not
you
name a name, but
we
there
don't want
is-
them to. I don't want them to think we're bullying them.
No. Well, we're not. Because we're not bullies.
It's just a place we like to eat, and Colin
Yes.
would really like to do the show there.
I think we could help them tremendously. Wow, we were even thinking the same word.
We were. Well, you saw when we did the show at the barn. It was unbelievable.
We had a mess
We
of people
never,
come in.
ever had that many people stop by before.
That was a lot of people.
That was a lot of people.
And
The
I
only
believe-
way they heard about it was through this show.
Right. And I think the restaurant idea is probably the perfect
Right.
idea
Because then
there's a
people can
reason to
eat.
come. They can eat, and they're buying your product.
Right.
You know, if you go to just say if you come to your store,
Correct.
there's the chances that somebody buys something is probably
Every
a little
time,
bit
right.
smaller than
Right.
Now, with a restaurant, you're going to get repeat people coming back, and
Yep.
they're going to fall in love with your food and your service, and they're going
So let's be more specific. We're looking for
some.
somebody that owns a restaurant that would want to help underwrite the cost of this show for us to bring the show to your restaurant. That's what we're really saying. Is that correct?
That's exactly what we're saying.
So we're
and-
saying if you own a restaurant and maybe you do no advertising, maybe you already do advertising, either way, and you want this kind of activity in your restaurant live with different guests coming, and just like the guests that are on, they would probably buy breakfast.
I would think so, right?
In other words, how many guests did we have today? We had Norman, we had Barry,
We had
Meredith, we had Sean,
Katie.
we have Katie, and we also, other people that are here is me, Colin, Brooks, Brandon. How many people is that? That's
Brooks,
10 people.
Brooks will eat probably 4 or 5 breakfasts.
Right, that's
in the
10
first
people
hour.
just in our little entourage.
One from 6 to 7, at least another one from 8 to 9, and probably
But
at 10 too.
If we were somewhere that was more welcoming for people to stop by, I think it would be great. So really, we need somebody to go sell this idea.
Yep, I agree.
We need somebody to sell this idea. We need to type up a proposal.
Okay.
And we need to send it to people. If we don't got time,
it's getting pretty long.
yeah, she's just getting started. she'll be carrying around notepads this size. All right. So anyway, we got some ideas, man, and it's truthful. The size of the audience for both this show and the TV portion of Dan Gaffney's show is probably going to change.
Yes, and I mean currently, right now, I believe that the audience size for this channel is probably greatest during your show and Dan's show. I just believe that's the times that we're on, and the people we draw are probably larger during this.
Well, it's probably also the only live, unscripted, unrehearsed thing going on.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is. I believe it is. Yeah.
So we want to hear from some people today. I want phone calls for the next half an hour just for the fun of it. Is that okay? So I just want to hear from you. If you're watching or listening from wherever and you've enjoyed anything about this show, Facebook, whatever, I'd like to hear from you just for the heck of it. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, Brooks. Now, I want to give a crazy, crazy, crazy offer. Is that all right? This one's like real crazy. I want to know if anybody wants any of these. Now, let me describe this. This is not a solar light, all right? This is a light. Can you see the little peg? Okay, yeah, you can. All right, you put it in the ground alongside your sidewalk or around your garden or up or down your driveway. It has a light inside of it. These require the little transformer you plug in. and you have to run a wire and hook them up. Is that right?
Yep.
But the good thing is they must last a long time compared to the solar ones, because we have got people that buy light bulbs for these. What do we sell? Probably 500 light bulbs a week.
Mm-hmm.
Shipping them all over the world.
Yeah.
For these kind of lights.
And that are 15 or 20 years old.
Yeah. So I do believe these last quite a long time. So what I'm saying is, if you want any of these lights, this is a brand called Toro. They're brand new. They come in a package. They normally sell for $10 a piece. I need to get rid of them. I'm sitting on maybe 100,000 of these, okay? I need them to go bye-byes. So here's what I'm going to do. For anybody that calls right now, now you have to go get the transformer yourself, the wire, and all the connectors. I'm just selling the lights. They come actually with a bulb.
Somebody might already have them, and their
just
light
need
is
some
bad
more.
or
Right.
want to update
it comes with the bulb, doesn't it, Brooks? There's a bulb in there.
It comes with a bulb.
So you get the bulb and the light. You got to write this down, because as soon as I say it, I'm going to forget it, okay? I'm going to sell you 2 dozen of them for $1.
Wow.
Okay? 2 dozen for $1. So now people are looking at this saying, wait a minute.
10 for $1?
2 dozen. 24 lights for $1. Okay? Now here's what you're thinking. What if I bought them and had a yard sale and resold them for $1 a piece? 50 cents a piece. $2 a piece. This is an experiment, folks. All we're saying is if you want to cover Christmas gifts, New Year's gifts, housewarming gifts, bar mitzvah parties, weddings, and you don't know what to give somebody, you wrap up 24 of these. When they open them up, their eyes are going to light up, and they're going to say, my gosh, I had no idea that her camera's upside down. But they're going to say, I had no idea you cared so much about me. 24 for $1. Now, that's not $1 a piece. That's 24 lights for $1. Okay?
That is a memorable gift if you give those to somebody.
I cannot imagine the look on their face.
They will talk about you forever.
They're having a wedding, they're having a baby shower. And you come along with 24 of these, or 12 of them. Split them up between your friends. Make them jealous, okay? Don't give them all to one. 24, I'm not kidding, folks, okay? Because the phone's not ringing. I can't believe it. 24 of these lights for $1. Okay? Now you're thinking there's a catch. There's no handling fee. There's no catch. But wait.
There's more.
There's more. You can add a second 24 for another $1. All right? Now, Brooks, you got to admit, this is one crazy, crazy offer. Is it not?
Yes, absolutely crazy.
Absolutely? I mean, have you ever seen anything like it?
No, not at all.
Because doesn't your wife take things and sell them on Facebook?
Yes, she does.
So a person could take these lights and resell them, couldn't they?
Absolutely. Am I able to take advantage of this? Can
Brooks,
I call
you
in?
cannot. Oh, I got a caller. Hello?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm fine, Jim. You're doing a good show there today.
I'm trying. Did you see the offer on the lights?
Oh, yes. That's why I called you, yes.
You're going to buy some?
You can't refuse that deal. That's a bargain.
24 lights for $1.
I'll be up to see you after having breakfast.
All right, so we'll set 24 aside. What's your name, sir?
My name's Alan Seifert.
Okay, Al or Alan?
Tell Brandon I'm the Al that he was the guy that sold my friend the flagpole week before last.
Well, thank you for sending us. All right, Brooks says he's got you, so we'll set 24. We do have 24, don't we, Brooks?
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. I'll tell you what, and I don't know what you're going to do with them. For $1, that's a heck of a deal.
Sounds good to me. I very appreciate it.
And where are you watching? Are you watching on TV or Facebook?
You know, we got some coverage on TV.
All right, and do you watch often or just now and then? Or
I love the show. I was telling Brandon the other week. It's just something to look forward to every Saturday morning.
Well, thank you very much. And do you work somewhere?
Well, I work at DuPont. I've worked there 41 years. I'm retired now. Just sort of take it easy.
Wow. Did you happen to know Reggie Gillespie?
Oh, yes, Greg. You read it real well.
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Good man.
Fine gentleman.
Yep, he was. Yeah, I agree. He was a lot of fun. He would always make me laugh.
Yeah, he did. That's right.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for buying the lights and enjoy them. Okay.
Okay, Jim. Thanks. I'll be up later.
All right. Bye. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Bye. Well, there we go, Brooks. We're on our way, getting rid of the lights. 24 lights, folks, for $1. Now you're thinking I'm crazy. I'm having fun here this morning. All right. We really are going to give you 24 lights for $1. They come in a package, and they actually come with a light bulb. Okay, so the daggone light bulbs are worth that, aren't they?
Yeah.
The light bulbs are worth $1 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just letting you know, if you'd like one, the number's right on the screen, 337-7300, if you want 24 of these lights for $1. You can have it. I don't really want to sell you more. Did I say there's a limit? I can't remember.
No,
I don't really want to sell
100,000. I thought that was the limit.
Yeah, no, I don't really want to sell $10 worth to one person, okay? But 24 for $1 if you have a yard sale. I mean, how can you go wrong?
Not at all.
You know, I mean, how can you go wrong? You know, even if you take stuffs to an auction, put 5 or 6 of them in your pile of stuff, and it will draw attention to it. You know what I mean? So,
Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah.
Are you watching us?
Yeah, I'm watching. I was interested in the 24 lights for $1.
Yep. And what do you think of that offer? Can you turn your TV down? The volume on your TV?
Hold on 1 second.
All right, no problem. I just wondered, what do you think of that offer?
That's a good deal. I mean, we could definitely use something like that.
Okay, and so you're going to take 24?
24 for $1, yes, sir.
That's a heck of a deal. Now, are you watching on TV or Facebook?
TV every Saturday morning we watch your show.
All right, what do you think of it? You got any suggestions or anything?
I think your idea about doing the restaurant show is a good idea. That would definitely be something we'd come to.
Yeah, we got to get somebody to buy into that because it's going to cost a little bit. You know what I mean?
It would, yes. Probably cost you a little bit to get it set up.
Yeah. Now, I guess we need to get your name, if we could, just to put it on the list.
Okay, the name is Carl, K-A-R-L.
Okay. All right, that'd be good enough. Brooks has got you written down. So, what'd you say?
Did you get where he's calling from?
Oh, yeah, you're calling from where? I forgot.
From Laurel.
Laurel, Delaware, correct?
Yes.
And you're watching on TV or Facebook?
Yes.
Okay. All right, anything else you'd like to say?
No, that's it. Just
All right.
I can do business with you.
Well, thank you very much, and enjoy these lights, okay? Are you going to keep them or sell them?
Oh, we're going to keep them. We need them for our yard.
Okay. All right, well, thanks a lot. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. All right, that was very nice. We've gotten rid of 48 lights now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me explain them again. We're not giving, I'm sorry. Oh, I had another call. Did you take care of this or not?
No.
No.
No, I had a different call.
All right, so I'm going to have to call this gentleman back. I've missed a call, everybody. Never mind. Okay, that's how he feels. All right, so anyway, folks, I've got these lights. They are not solar, okay? These are not solar, but they're brand new. They have that little stake. You drive them in the ground. They come with a light bulb in them, and they're the kind that you hook a transformer up and you run a wire, okay? All right, the light bulb's worth at least $1, all right? But I'm selling the light with a light bulb in it, 24 of these lights. How much would you expect to pay?
About $250.
Colin, what would you expect to pay?
I don't know.
Well, we're selling
more than $1 for.
Right. Well, let's take this call, and we'll see. Because this gentleman may want 24 of them. I'm not sure. Or the other day he said, "I didn't butt dial you, but I dialed you by mistake."
Oh.
So we've got this man on the phone with us now, and we need to know: did you mean to call us or not mean to call us?
Oh, I meant to call you.
All right. How are you doing, young man?
I'm great. I'm in this silly air-conditioned building at Manila State Fair.
Oh, okay. Well, good, because that's the place to be. So what's going on?
I want to pick up 24 of those lights.
You do understand they're not solar powered.
That's correct. I just gave away my solar power ones, and I was in the market for these.
Okay, so you want 24 of them?
Yes.
All right.
That's the max you can buy, right?
At the moment, yeah. Well, you can buy all you want for how much are they normally? $1 a piece or something?
I think they're $5 a piece.
$5 a piece. They're normally $5 a piece, but today they're normally 24 for $1 for 24. So put you down for 24.
Yes, sir.
All right, and you going to give them to your mom for Mother's Day?
Well, she can come look at them in my yard.
So you're actually going to hook them up and use them?
But yeah, I just gave away my solar ones that I was
You're right.
marked for these.
All right, well, they do work, and they're brand new, and they'll be in the package. They're hermetically wrapped in a nice plastic bag. So we'll set them aside for you, okay? Hey, can you do me one favor? One favor.
Yes.
Don't use your company credit card. Can you pay cash?
I will work that out.
All right. Thanks a lot, okay?
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You know, I know who that was now. That was Barry from DryZone.
That was.
Did it take you that long to figure it out?
Well, when he said he was up at the fair and it was cold, and then when I saw his name pop up on the phone, I knew it was Barry. Okay?
That was the final clue.
That was the final clue. All right. Any other takers, or if you got any comments about, we should ask Barry what he thinks of the show. Never did that, did we?
He already told us where he was calling from. He didn't say his name.
He didn't, and he's not going to use the DryZone company credit card.
Right.
So, just messing with him. We give Barry a hard time, okay? Just because we can. How's that?
Just because.
All right, now, what is next? I think we've done enough damage with the lights. What do you think?
Yeah, do you want to go
Colin,
back?
can you hold an item for me?
Yes, there you go.
All right,
there.
it's to your left.
Oh. Sure.
Colin's getting hit.
Here we go, folks.
I'll balance it on the end
This
of my
is
finger.
a Class 3 receiver hitch. Here it is. Now, some
Could be
people
a
would
class
say,
action lawsuit if I
look
drop
at
it.
him. My gosh. This is a brand called Quality S. I have hundreds of these. I'm going to make you an offer on one. Class 3 receiver hitch is probably $200, $250. All right. This particular one fits what, Brooks? Brooks picked it out. Which one's this fit, Brooks?
I lost my screen.
Oh, my gosh. We'll be days. We'll be days. What's it
I
fit?
kind of remember like a 1984 to a 1990 Dodge Caravan.
Yes,
was
that's
that
what it was.
Ding,
That's
ding.
exactly what it was.
Winner, winner, winner.
I'm sure there's lots of those still around.
All right, listen to me.
You're sold out of all the Yugo ones, right?
All the Yugo ones are going.
Darn.
We have many of these in stock. They fit different vehicles. Quality S hitches. You got to call and put your name. We're going to maybe answer the phone. But you got to call and say, I want one. And if you want one, we're going to sell you one for $7. $7. So you're looking at it, and I know what you're thinking. That looks like a pretty cheap boat anchor. Darn tootin', that's a pretty cheap boat anchor.
Hey, you know what? You know what? It could be a wreck anchor. You ever heard of a wreck anchor?
Look, now he's going to hijack the show.
So,
Go ahead.
I'm giving ideas.
Okay.
So wreck anchors you use to anchor up on wrecks out in the bay or the ocean.
Oh, really?
And what it is, you use a piece of metal that you don't really
care about
a big attachment to.
Okay.
Because you're probably not going to get it back. You'll just cut the rope on it when you get done.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
this
didn't know
could
that.
be a good wreck anchor. Yeah.
I'll tell you what else, Colin. Say somebody's watching that does welding or fabricating. Because there's a lot of people, they want to hitch on the front of their vehicle to put their cooler and stuff like that, but they don't want to spend $200 or $300 for one. How much were these? $70? What did I just say a minute ago?
$7.
$7.
Did I say 7 or 70?
You said 7. You've messed
$7.
up now. You've already said it.
$7 is like junk metal price.
Right.
Yeah.
$7 for a hitch? Who come up with that? Did I say 7 or 70?
You said 7.
Colin the second. 7? Well, nobody's called, right?
No.
Okay.
No, but the offer is out there.
That's true. I need to date this. I need to date this show.
Yeah.
What's today's date? I forgot. July something?
22nd.
July 22nd. What year are we on?
2017.
2017. All these offers you're watching right this minute, in case you watch the show later, expire at 10 o'clock a.m. July what? 22nd, 2017. Okay? So anybody that's called, they're in. Okay?
So
but if you happen to be watching this show and it's 2022 or not 2017, July 22nd, these offers expire at 10 a.m. this morning. $7 for a hitch is junk metal price.
I can see a guy that knows how to weld, or even a guy that's got a friend that knows how to weld. They could get this thing on the front of a Jeep or something like that.
Or the back of a vehicle, by golly.
Right, yeah.
Brooks, don't we have hundreds of these?
We have hundreds, yes.
All right, and so we have many other vehicles they fit.
Yes.
But they're not going to fit a 2017 GMC.
No.
Okay. So they're old hitches is what they are.
You're going to be normally...
They come with the installation hardware and everything.
80s to maybe early 2000s is what the variety of
Right, so before the economy crashed. Okay? So before the crash of 08.
Well, this is probably good steel, back when they made good steel.
Yeah. What do you think that thing weighs?
I don't know. Probably
40 pounds?
Yeah, 35 pounds. 30.
All right.
30 must be 35 pounds.
We need to get Scott Fitzgerald on the phone and find out what the
there.
price of steel. Anybody wants to buy a hitch for $7, call right now. Leave your name and number. We'll call you back, tell you if we got it, or if you say, I'll take one anyway for $7. What a great Christmas gift. Okay, think about this. If you've got a boss and you think he's got everything,
84.
he ain't got this, okay? Because we got them all.
What you could do is you could buy one of these and then have it engraved with a date of your friend's wedding and say, it's the day you got hitched.
That's good, Brooks.
That is good,
Wow.
Brooks.
Yeah.
We're going to let you say that one more time. Should we answer this or not answer it?
I would answer it.
Would you really?
Find out what they're going to do with it.
All right, hold on. I don't even know if this phone call is really for us. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, now, we need to know, do you want one of these hitches?
If it'll fit a 2007 Mercury Monterey.
With enough welding and fabricating, it absolutely will.
Right to the trunk lid.
Right to the trunk lid. All right, well, we're going to write your name down. We're going to write your name down, and we're going to call you back and tell you if we have one. But if not, for $7, I think you should be the first person to buy one no matter what. Is what?
Sounds like a deal.
All right, so is this Paul?
Yes, it is, Jim.
All right, are you having a good time this morning?
Yeah, listen, I should be out loading this trailer up with stuff, but I'm procrastinating.
All right, well, pace yourself. Do it over the next 60 days, okay?
Yeah, well.
Don't strain.
It's a sad time getting ready here to
Move.
start loading stuff up.
Well, we're going to miss you, but you can still watch the show in Ohio.
Oh, yes, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be streaming.
All right. Well, take care, Paul. Have a good weekend.
You too, buddy.
See you, Bye. Paul.
Listen,
Bye.
I'm sorry I didn't get back to you on my birthday Monday, but I was up in Dover Monday and Tuesday with my daughter.
Okay. Well, that's...
I appreciate it.
All right. Well, take care. That's why we make it so strict. You have to come in that day by 5.
Oh, no problem.
So, all right.
I appreciate the offer.
All right. Happy birthday. See you, Paul.
Thanks a lot, Jim.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
You got him down. I don't know if he's going to buy one no matter what, or if he wants it to fit that 2018 Grand Mercury, or whatever he said. All right.
Mercury Monterey.
Now, Mercury Monterey.
Right.
So we have a couple things to talk about, but you go ahead,
Okay.
Colin.
Well, we have one last offer out here that we need to get out for the person, anybody that could be interested in a job, a sales position, a media sales position.
Okay.
We need to get that out there. So what it is we're selling ads for this show and also the Dan Gaffney Show on television, My Cozy TV.
I've heard this before.
We've also said that, hey, there's a big announcement coming for both shows here in the next month probably, and so that could dramatically increase the audience size.
Okay.
I believe we have a good audience size as it is, and a very responsive audience. So when we have contests or questions or whatever that they
or if we
really
want to sell
like
10, 20-year-old hitches.
Right, yeah. So anyway, what it is you would be selling this ad right here on the side. That's for sale in like half-hour blocks. Also, you would be selling regular commercials. So what do we say? 30 seconds?
60s.
60 seconds, 90s. Even 1-minute commercials. 90 seconds or minute and a half if you want.
Or 2-minute ones.
2 minutes,
or 120s.
Or 120 seconds, right.
Right.
Yep,
Bookends.
So the choice is yours.
The choice is yours. We're going to let you steer the ship, okay?
Right.
But we can make some upbeat, energetic, fun commercials for you, and we can help you out. We'll be cheap on that, too.
But what we're really selling right now, because you keep getting away from it, is we want somebody to go sell these.
I don't know why I do that. I want to sell the ads, by golly.
Well, you're hired.
Because I'm a big believer in the show.
Right.
Okay, so we need a salesperson, and we need somebody to go find us a place to do the show while you're at it.
Yep, and what we're looking for is somebody that's energetic, upbeat, but really that believes in this show and the Dan Gaffney Show, and that the audience is there, and that it's a real benefit for people to advertise on here, because we've just seen it, and different advertisers have really noticed a dramatic difference. And I can tell you one thing. People like to come in and say, saw it on Dan Gaffney, saw it on Jim Weller, heard it, saw it, whatever the case is. They really like to drop the names Jim Weller and Dan Gaffney. So anyway, if you're looking for a job, get in touch with me, Colin Walls, on Facebook. Also right there at that number, 422-8110. If you can't get in touch with me there, just leave a message. Or get up with Jim, 337-7300, right down there on the bottom, right there.
Right down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We need a salesperson to sell something, okay? Great opportunities that we want to involve more people in. Colin and I have really benefited by being involved in this show. Brooks, do you ever hear anything about the show other than free donuts?
Lots of people.
What do you really hear?
I hear people say they heard me on the radio. You guys got crazy deals on that show. You guys are funny.
Really? The funny part?
Yeah, Jim's a bulldozer. I've heard all kinds of stuff.
All I ever hear about me is I got a strong aura, in other words, and so on. All right. Now, what's next? We got rid of some lights. Do you want to get rid of any more at $1?
Not
That's
really.
where we're making our money. I ain't even made enough money yet to buy barbecue chicken.
I was kind of hoping you'd finish the show up outside. Did you ever talk about the Diamond Cargo out there?
Yes.
What? Did you get to the...
You never got to the Diamond
Cargo. We never got to the enclosed trailer.
No. So you want me to go outside? It's hot out there.
We got about 10 minutes.
I don't really feel like it.
All right. Well, don't.
Okay? That's how I am rolling today. I don't really feel like it. What?
Can we say one thing?
Not really.
One of our good viewers, listeners, watchers, Shelly Warsaw, has had a bad time of it here lately. He's back in the hospital.
Shelly?
Yeah.
Wow. That makes me feel bad.
Yep, he's really having a rough time of it, but we are looking forward to that lunch when you get better, Shelly. And Jim and I will
come to you, Shelly.
Yeah.
We'll come to you. Florida,
fly us right down to Florida in the middle of the winter, about February.
Yep.
We'll hang out for a while.
Yep. Is Shelly watching right now?
I'm not sure, but a lot of times he
Feel
does.
free to call if you want, Shelly.
Yep, that would be good.
I'll tell you who else I wouldn't mind calling. Well, we have a phone call.
We sure do.
Man, I didn't say that too quick. You ready?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey.
How you doing?
All right, yeah.
Good.
I'm calling about that receiver hitch he's selling.
What do you think of that deal?
That's a steal.
It's a steal. It's made out of steel, too.
Yeah.
What do you need one for? Boat anchor?
No, I got a Dodge Dakota. I'll put it on.
Were you going to make it work?
Yeah, what is it, Universal or what?
I don't know. I'm going to, if you don't mind, can I get your name and number, and I'll have one of the guys call you back when they have their list in front of them?
Okay. Wayne.
Wayne?
Harris.
Wayne Harris. And your number? I got your number, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Wayne, do you watch the show very often?
Yeah, just about every week.
All right, and do you got anything you want us to do different?
No, you guys doing pretty good.
All right, that Colin's a mess, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he's going to get better with age.
Oh yeah.
And what town you calling from?
Lincoln City.
Oh my gosh! Don't you wish Lincoln had sidewalks?
We just walk down the street.
That's right. I agree. All right. Well, thanks a lot. Have a good weekend, and we'll get back to you on the hitch. Okay?
Yeah, man, thanks.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, the hitch was a deal, folks. If you didn't hear or see it, it's a Class 3 receiver hitch. We got a bunch of them. We probably got 500 of them.
Yeah, close to it at least.
Okay. We have more than one tractor-trailer body being tied up with these hitches.
We should make a deal on a whole tractor-trailer body.
The whole tractor-trailer body and all the hitches. One money. Bring your own crane to load that thing up. Anyway, $7. $7 if you call and say I want one. You can have a Class 3 receiver hitch. They're for older vehicles. They're brand new in the box. We've had them for at least 10 years, maybe 15, okay? And what we're saying is, maybe 20. All right, and what we're saying is $7 is like scrap metal price for a brand new Class 3 receiver hitch in the box, whether you want to buy one for whatever vehicles they fit, or if you want to buy one to cut it up and make it fit, or if you want to use it as a boat anchor. Brooks, you had a great suggestion, didn't you, for a wedding gift?
Yes, yeah. Have it engraved with the date and your friends' names or your name, whoever you're buying it
and
for.
And it's when you got hitched, did you say? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Do we want to take any more calls?
We got 7 more minutes left.
I mean, is it okay with everybody?
Works for me.
I don't know if I gave Katie enough time to talk.
Yeah.
She said she could out-talk all of us. No, she didn't. Is this Snooki?
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
Are you sure?
$7.
What are you going to do with it?
I'll make a boat and drive.
All right, you could give it to your wife for her birthday.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Jim.
And then Pat may give you a knot on your head.
Oh, come on.
No.
I might gotta put this on credit card,
Oh, please do. I'd rather you ask me to send you a bill and give you 30 days.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't mind cash. I want to buy some barbecue chicken.
Okay, you need some.
I need some. You're right. I'm hungry. All right, well, we'll put you down for something, Snooki, and you get in here when you can, okay?
Okay, thank you.
See ya. Bye. There you go. He's going to do something with it. So it's a genuine offer, folks. It is going to expire in 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Katie, do you want to say anything else while you're here? She's good. Leave me alone, Jim. Quit picking on me. I'm just here to help. All right, so we've had a good time this morning, folks. No kidding, no joke. I want to let you know that the hitches are a brand new Class 3 receiver hitch for $7. They fit old vehicles, things like that. So maybe you can make it work. Maybe you want to have it as something for fun. Maybe you want to see if it scraps out for $7 or wait for the price of steel to go up even more. But anyway, I got these hitches and I want to get rid of them. The lights that you saw, 24 lights for $1, but all of these offers expire in 5 minutes. So you must call right now, 337-7300. We're going to put your name on the list. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss it, you miss it. There's nothing I can do about it because I'm losing money fooling with this. We're doing this just for fun. So if you want it, you got 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to give a call and say, hey, I'm interested. Now, if you ever want to be on this show, you give me a call. If you're a business, I'm probably going to charge you. If you're a nonprofit, I'm probably going to let you on the first time for free. We have another show on Wednesday night called Live with Walls and Weller. We let people on there the first time for free. So if you have an interest in being on the show, you let me know. Snooki, I want to get you and your wife on this show sometime just for the fun of it, okay? Just to talk about the life and times of the vents, okay? So Snooki, I would love for you. In fact, I'm going to tell Katie to get up with you about being on the show. We're going to get you on. And Pat, if you would join him, no charge. I just want to get you guys on to talk about your business and your life and so on and so forth. Stock car racing and everything. Snooki Vent's a good friend and a good watcher of the show.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have a good time giving him a hard time on TV. So, anyway, but if you're out there, anybody, and you're watching or you're listening and you're involved with a nonprofit or some organization, you can shoot us a note. I'm going to give out a brand new email address. Oh, it doesn't work yet, right?
Yeah,
I can't give it out. Katie
at
Wellers.com?
She might not have it yet, but
it works? Okay,
it works.
So Katie. So you can send Katie at Wellers.com an email saying, hey, I'm interested, and she'll let me know who you are and what you got, and I'll tell her whether it's free or going to cost money or what the deal is. How about that? I kind of make it up as I go. I don't have an exact chart. All right, and it's all made up. So anyway, but we do have a good audience. It's every week, so mark your calendar. Tell your friends. For the people that are still watching, that deal on the ink pens was good too. I don't want to give that one again. So, but the hitches for $7, last chance. Class 3 receiver hitch that fits something. Okay, it fits something. $7, brand new. I think they're in the box. We might have took them out of the box. I don't even know.
Some are in the box, some aren't.
Some are, some aren't. So it's like a grab bag. You might get one in the box. You might get one not in the box. Is that right?
Absolutely.
All right. So other than that, check me out at the fair. I do not have a booth. I am roaming. So if you find me, feel free to take a selfie with me and enjoy the fair and stop by all the different booths and tell them that you heard about it on Weller Does Delmarva. How about that? All right. And the pogo stick guy, that dude is awesome. He pogo sticks. Next thing you know, he's jumped up on top of a boat. He's flips over. You're like, holy mackerel, this guy is almost dangerous to watch. But he's a paid professional. Okay, he knows what he's doing, all right? So anyway, he's only cracked one skull so far. So anyway, no, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of neat stuff up there. The arts and crafts, my granddaughter put a lot of stuff in there, put a lot of time into it, had a lot of fun. So anyway, Weller's Utility Trailers is open. It's Wellers.com. Thank you for watching the show, hanging out with us, and being part of it. And I just want to say, if you're at the fair, look me up, okay? Went to the Monster Truck Show last night. It was good. And, I need some friends on Facebook. What do we got there? Jim Weller. You can friend request me there. If you have friend requested me, don't give up. I've got about 200 friend requests I haven't got to yet, okay? So I'm a little teeny bit behind on that. But you can like my page, Weller Does Delmarva, Live with Walls and Weller, Weller's Utility Trailers, Weller Sheds and Carports, low-digit surf tags.
Delaware low-digit surf tags and Delaware storage sheds, garages, and carports.
Wow. So anyway, I'm almost out of time. Katie is our new helper. Thank you, Katie, for coming along. Brooks has done a great job. Colin, and then Colin the second. Walls Service Center is off just for today. So remember, they'll be back at it Monday morning if you need anything, or if you want to drop your car over the weekend, leave your keys right in the little slot in the door. So other than that, I'm headed to the fair in a little bit. I'm going to go get a bite to eat, and then I think I might go do some paperwork, and then I think I'm going to mosey to the fair. Or I might just go home and hitchhike to the fair. I don't know what I'm going to do. So it's a fairly good idea that I take a break first. So anyway, Wellers.com, Weller's Utility Trailers. I don't know if I missed anything. Did I, Brooks?
Nope.
I got a lot of time left. If you didn't get one of our refrigerator magnets from our 200 show, we got them over here at the store. They're free. Stop by and get one, right?
Yep.
All right. All those offers that I made, they're going to expire in 10 seconds. All right. So if you didn't get called before 10 o'clock, you're going to be out. All right. I'm done. I'll see you. Goodbye. God bless you. How was it?